that green light to come on here. Wait for that green light to come on, and we are ready to rock and roll for a big night here. Hey guys, how you going? So down BKR Sport. We have got an absolutely massive game of footy incoming here. We've got an absolutely ridiculously big game between the Brisbane Broncos and Parramatta Eels to come. And honestly, both these teams, as you guys would have seen, I did a video midweek about the kind of ins and outs of the last 2 weeks and what it means for all these different teams, and specifically these two teams. They are involved. There are 5 teams that can still miss the 8. Only one of them will miss the 8. 4 of them will make it, which is going to make it very interesting here, especially considering a lot of these teams do actually play each other in the final 2 weeks. But like I said, if you want to know all the maths and here, there, everywhere, shake it all about, buddy, here, there, buddy, everywhere, go and watch that video because I did do the maths for all different teams and what it would mean. So if the Eels were to lose tonight, they would need a huge downfall. The Broncos would have to win by a decent bit, and then next week they'd have to lose by a decent bit as well, Parramatta, if that was going to be the case. But it's still technically mathematically possible for Parramatta to miss the 8 as long as the Raiders win both their games by decent margins as well. Broncos, on the other hand, if they lose this game, yikes, they are in a dangerous situation and a half. Yes, they would still need to be the Raiders winning and winning well, but in the same sense, you'd really be nervous if the Broncos lose this game going into the final 2 weeks. But it wouldn't obviously be all doom and gloom because you still have a better points differential. You just have to hope and pray to God that the Raiders don't beat the Tigers or Manly this week by 50-odd points. Because if they do that, then you guys are gonski. You're gonski. Right? So it's a huge game here. Both these teams, Suncorp Stadium. Thursday night footy. Let's get around it, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And as you guys have seen over here, I think it is. I think it's over here. We do have, it's not the coffee fund this week. It is the new mic fund. So I want to get this really nice mic. And I'm going to put to whatever you guys obviously put towards it would be great. But in the same sense, you don't feel like you have to need to. You have to do it at all. It's just there, obviously, if you do want to support the content. I'm going to be getting a brand new mic, which is actually really good. Ahead of the Rugby League World Cup, ahead of the finals, ahead of the FIFA World Cup. So if you want to help out, then that's there. If not, let's enjoy the stream and let's get into a big game here. So let's look at the 2 team lineups before I do get into the chat here. So the Brisbane Broncos, Brenko Lee, Kenneth Palacia, and Zach Hosking will go in with Reece Kennedy, Ryan James, and Selwyn Cobbo going out. Selwyn Cobbo being rested here. Unfortunate timing for a rest. But apparently his body just does need it, and it is part of the sport. It's just going to happen, man. Sometimes you just need to see it. You need to see it, and it's just a very unfortunate timing that it comes in such a big game here for the Brisbane Broncos. Tamari Martin is the fullback today with Corey Oates and Jordan Pereira on the wings. Brenko Lee and Tony Staggs in the centres. Ezra Mem with Adam Reynolds in the halves. Tommy Flegler and Payne Haas as the front row. Jake Turpin in the number 9. Kurt Capewell, Jordan Ricky back row. Corey Jensen is the lock with Billy Walters, Kobe Hetherington, Kenneth Palacia, and Zach Hosking as the interchange. Deloise Holter is the 18th man replacement. Moving over to the Parramatta Eels today, you've only got 1 in, 1 out. Shake it all about. Makahesi Makadoa comes in for Ofahiki Ogden. Clint Gutherson, Queen Gutho goes as the fullback with Micah Sivo and Wonga Blake on the wings. Will Penasini and Tommy Uppercheck in the centres, with Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses in the halves. Regan Campbell-Gillard and Junior Paulo as the front row. Reed Marnie is the number 9 today, with Sean Lane and Isaiah Babali'i as the back row. Marata Niokore is the lock today. Ryan Madison, Makahesi Makatoa, Jake Arthur, and Oregon Kafusi's interchange, with Bryce Cartwright as the 18th man replacement. So there's the 2 teams, guys. I think it's going to be a very close game tonight. I honestly think this could come down to 1-2 points. I do have Parramatta winning. I do. I have Parramatta winning here. I think that with them still playing for top 4, would force the Storm to have to win their game tomorrow night against the Roosters, which is also another massive game there. With Parramatta still playing for top 4, this would officially lock them off in that top 8. I do think they're a better team than the Broncos. I think they've got a bit more quality around the ballpark. They had a pretty good win last week, the Eels, against, I don't think it was really anyone special. They had it was the Dogs, that's right. Bit of a whatever there. So let's see if they can do it against a team that is not informed. The Broncos have been really struggling for quite a long time now. That's like about a month and a half kind of deal. So, the Eels should be able to, I guess, put their foot down and put the foot to the pedal to the metal, let's say, as they go into the finals, because they're going to need it. The Eels aren't exactly spectacular themselves. They can be spectacular on their day. That's the thing with the Eels. They can be spectacular on their day. But more often than not, they know how to choke it as well. They do know how to choke it as well. So you've got to be very careful thinking that they've got a win guaranteed. I don't think this is a win guaranteed by any means. I think it's Suncorp Stadium, Thursday night footy. It's going to be a big crowd, I would assume. Effectively do or die here, really, for the Broncos. So, yeah, look, I think it's going to be a good crowd, good atmosphere, and hopefully we have a good time here in the chat. But like I said, guys, smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bing, we're on our way to 20k, and looking forward to hitting that. We'll be giving away a few things to you guys for supporting the content, but for the time being, let's get into the chat and let's see what you markets are saying. Alrighty, so Footy Shaman says Broncos won't score, Eels 34-0. Wow, that's a big scoreline there, 34-0. I don't agree with you. I think that the Broncos will still keep it close here. This is do or die footy. It's completely different to regular season. I know it's still the regular season, but it's not really in a sense. So I think the Broncos will have a bit more about them to lose 34-0 at home at Suncorp, especially when the last time these two teams played, the Eels were done pretty dirty by the Broncos and they got a pretty good win. So a lot of time between then that things have changed, but in the same sense, yeah, I think you're underestimating the Broncos massively there. Bright Robert says, please, Donks, please show some ticker. I don't know about that one. No ticker here. Daniel Bates says, hopefully it'll be a good match. Morning, everyone from Damp, UK. Well, there you go. Mr. Steele, good morning to you, sir. Mr. Steele Comment Base says, hope Eels can actually win this. Tommy says, battle of the Ferals. Okay. Justin Sutter says, thinks Eels will win this game. Yeah, I agree. I do think the Eels will win this game. The Australian Health Show says, I think the Broncos will win and Stags will score 3 tries and Sivo will score 3 also. Actually, that reminds me, because we do have a bet here from X Factor. We do have, I have to write it down though. I haven't written it down yet. We do have a bet here from the old X Factor that was on the Discord, the BKRmy Discord. If you're not there, buddy, get amongst it. It's all good chat. And we're chatting all the time over there. I don't have a pen though to write down what he does have. I don't even know where the pen is. Well, where's my pen? Give me my pen! I don't even know where it's gone. It's all over the shop. Oh, no, I found it, guys. I'll give you 1 second here. Let me go get my pen. Let me go get my pen. You need that thumbs up button, subscribe while you wait. Give me 1 second here, and we are back. See, it didn't take too long, mate. Did not take too long there. I'm all over the shop right now. But it is, I still have to go and, I do still have to go and get it on the Discord. So give me 1 second here. Bang, I've got to write down. So it is Eels 1-12. He's gone, wait, let's write it down. X Factor has gone Eels 1-12, which I like. I do like it. And then he's also gone Sivo, Stags. Sivo, Stags. It's Gorski there. Sivo, Stags, Papali'i, and Walters. Is Walters even in the starting lineup here today, X Factor? Hold on 1 second here. Is Billy Walters even in the starting lineup? Billy Walters is number 14 in interchange. Interesting that you get X is getting on an interchange player to score a try today, but okay, fair enough. Papali'i, that's why Papali'i is such high odds here. Papali'i and Walters, anytime try scorers. And then that is for, we're going to write down $500 here. So effectively, guys, he's going to be giving away 100 memberships. That came off, which is crazy. So definitely going to run that bet. Mr. B said Broncos lose their 88, right? No, they're not out of the top 8 if they lose this game. No, not by any standards at all. It's still next week to come, and there's still, unless they lost this game by 50 and the Raiders win their game by any amount, then the Broncos would still be in the 8. But yeah, the Raiders play Manly. You'd expect the Raiders to beat Manly and beat Manly well. The Broncos, assuming they lose 40 or 50 here to the Eels, then that would mean that the Raiders would go above them. They need a 50-point switcheroo, which is a tough one to make up there for Canberra. So they have to need the Broncos to lose at least one of their games. But whilst that happens, they also need to absolutely demolish the opposition that they've come up against. And they've got 2 easy games, man. They played the Tigers in the last game of the season. Brian says Cobo was out when they beat the Eels at their home, so that doesn't make sense. Toxic. Toxic Mother says, with Cobo out, it's going to be a walk in the park for the Eels. I don't think this is a walk in the park for anyone here, man. I think this is a finals game that you really need to look at and think that it's going to be a close game between 2 professional rugby league teams that are fighting for the 8. Like, these teams got here they're here for a reason. That's what I say about the Dragons all the time. I have no idea. Actually, no, that's a bad comparison because, I don't know how they got there, and I don't even know if they're there for a reason. But yeah, look, they're here for a reason, these 2 teams, and they're here in this top 8 battle for a reason. So I definitely don't think I'm going to be underestimating the Broncos. Could I see the Eels winning 30+? Yes. Could I see the Broncos win 30+? Yes. But I'm going to take a 1-12 here for the Eels. Memphis said, I think the Eels will step up a little bit more in the finals. Have you watched them for the last 30 years? I don't think they'll play elite, but they had that close match against Penrith last week in the semi-final where they lost, yeah, fair and square, absolutely. Like the Eels fans pretend like they got robbed, even though they just weren't good enough to beat the premiership winners. JS says Parramatta 12-8, Parramatta 12-8. Wow, low-scoring game there. Low-scoring game there. G'day, lads. Just hopped out of the bath. Cool. No one needed to know that at all. Brisbane Broncos fan for life says, hey, dude, I heard that the Mackay Cutters are refusing. Also a weird comment to be making here with a bunch of dudes watching footy. But hey, dude, I heard that the Mackay Cutters are refusing to play, or Cutters are refusing to play against the Hunters in Port Moresby. In Papua New Guinea. I know what Port Moresby is, bro. Now the Mackay Cutters will get kicked out of the competition, they won't play. Yeah, but there's a reason why they're not going there. It's because it's very dangerous in Port Moresby right now for a lot of reasons. This is why Papua New Guinea is a bit of a tough one when it comes to people wanting them in the competition, because Port Moresby isn't necessarily the safest place on the planet. I love Papua New Guinea, I love their fans, love the people that support the game from there. But it's very difficult in regards to the tourism factor to take a team there. It might get crowds and it may get a lot of support behind it. They may find the finances, but it will come down to if they can keep their political situation in check, and it can also come down to whether people are just genuinely going to want to take their teams there, and if players want to go there, because it is not exactly the safest place right now, and kind of in general in comparison. And this is why, the islands and Fiji are starting to get a bit more of a talking point because of the success of the Fiji and Drua in Super Rugby. People are starting to talk about, a collective island team that would be based out of ANZ Stadium in Suva. So, yeah, look, I don't know if that necessarily happens, considering that Fiji are putting all their money into the Super Rugby right now with the Fiji and Drua. But then again, it's a bit of a volatile situation there as well, with the fact that Australia more than likely will be leaving some rugby as well. So it's all over the shop. Justin Sanders is Sublights, and mate, how you doing? Greg John says, I'm tipping Broncos can upset the Eels tonight. Are you a Broncos fan, Gregory? I'm pretty certain you kind of, I think you are. But see, I'm not going to spend $320 Australian. I think it might even be American. I'm not going to spend $320 American to get my rival team's shirt and also put DC on the back. If I was going to get my rival team's shirt, I would spend, $320 is a lot of money. I think that's American too for a good one. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that, my guy. Sabio Rana says, nice to see you again, bro. I'm supporting the Eels. And what about you? I'm just going for a good game here. I think the Eels will win. I guess, I don't really mind who wins, but I think the Eels will win. Yeah, Gregory Johnson, I'm tipping Broncos can upset the Eels tonight. I agree, they can, but I don't think they will. Bright Roberts says, holy shit, I'm nervous, do or die for the Donks. It's not do or die, but if you lose by over 30, then yes, it's die. Forty Sharma says, Albo offered government security for them to go over. I'm not sure about all that. John Burke says, I've got $50 on the Broncos head-to-head, so I can pretty much guarantee they're going to get their ass kicked. I think the Broncos, how much are they paying? How much are they paying on the old head-to-head? How much are they paying on the old head-to-heady? I'm going to have a look. About 10 or so minutes, guys, until we do get kicked off here for the game. Let's go. So let's go sports here. I think it's probably about maybe $3 or something like that. Broncos, Parramatta, and Broncos are all markets. $2.88. Oh, they're actually really close. Okay, well, yeah, I thought they were a little bit. I thought they would have been a little bit more. So, but no, sorry, they're $2.35 with the boost of $2.88. So yeah, look, okay, that's interesting. The bookies are really giving them a good chance here, which I don't necessarily disagree with. Wait, are they coming out now? Oh, no, maybe this is just the warm-up. Sorry. I'm watching on Channel 9 tonight because my KO's not working. Evan says, I don't think Broncos beating the Eels would be an upset to me. It absolutely would be. It's very possible it could go either way, especially in a close match. Yeah, it's still an upset. It's not whether it is to you or not. It's still an upset here if the Broncos win this game. Can they do it? Yeah, they can, but it's definitely an upset. No doubt about that in anyone's mind. The Eels are still playing for the top 4 race. The Eels are a better team, but it just comes down to what happens here on the night. But it definitely would be an upset if the Broncos would win this game tonight. Greg Johnson, I'm a Rooster Blaze. Oh, yeah, you are a Rooster, that's right. Macapaka says, I'm going for the Eels just so it's more exciting watching the 8th place race. Yeah, that'd be exciting, especially if the Raiders win and then it comes down to that final game. But then again, if the Broncos were to win by like 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of points, then the Raiders could still win against Manly and win by, 30, 40 points. And then they would still be 2 points behind them. They'd have to expect and pray that the Broncos lose to the Dragons next week. And then the Raiders obviously beat the Tigers by a good 20-odd points. So it definitely is still possible for the Broncos to miss the 8. And it's still not likely, but it's still a decently 50-50 chance of them missing the 8, even if they were to win tonight. Database says numbers on 9 showing how South cheated to win the 2014 Grand Final. They didn't cheat, they just won. They slapped you, they slapped you, they slapped you. Charlie Johnson says, as a Bunnies fan, I hope the Eels win and the hope we play them in a 5v8 match. I don't necessarily believe that you... I know you beat them well one time, last time you played, but I wouldn't necessarily believe that be your best match. I think the Rabbitohs playing the Broncos. Anyone who plays the Broncos is going to get the win in the week 1 for me. So I definitely think that playing Parramatta is not what you want as a Rabbitohs fan. Just because of that one win the other week, 2 weeks ago, and it was good, I don't agree with you that that is your easiest matchup. I think your easiest matchup is obviously Raiders, but then after that would come the Broncos. And I think the Broncos are so out of form right now that you'd even argue the Broncos are an easier matchup than the Raiders. But yeah, I disagree with you in regards to the Eels being an easier matchup for you guys. And then it says, still recovering from that grand final. He'll never get over that. Yana Mavis says, hello mate, hello champion. Callum Mavis says, anyone got any of them gifts? I will see. We'll see if obviously anyone does the gift memberships tonight. Magapaga says, do you reckon Dragons have a chance versus the Broncos though? Absolutely I do. I don't think it happens, and I think the Broncos win, and they should win 13+. But should doesn't mean shit, you know. The Titans, you know, should have been at least competing with the top 8 this year. Let's see how that one goes. So, yeah, it's been a frustrating it's been a frustrating year for the Titans, and it could easily go the same way for the Dragons in that game and the Broncos. Like, I don't know. This year has been pretty up and down in regards to the mid-table teams specifically. And this year it's very difficult to read those kind of matchups. So yeah, look, Titans played the Knights down there in Newcastle about 7 weeks ago or so. The Titans looked like they were probably going to win that game, and then conceded 5 tries to Edric Lee. So you never know, man. You never know. Charlie John says, mate, we always beat the Eels. I'm not scared of them at all, especially when it comes to finals. That's cool. Okay, well then, if you get to the finals and the Eels beat you, don't say I didn't tell you, because it's all well and good to have confidence. But confidence like that gets you knocked out. The confidence that you have right now gets you knocked out by saying, we can't lose to them. What you're saying right there is that we can't lose to them. Okay, so you can't lose to Mitchell Moses and Dylan Brown, right? Okay, right? Okay, fine. You believe that. If that's your choice, then that's your choice. But I find it absolutely ridiculous. Yes, you have a good record over the Eels. That doesn't guarantee you shit. Yeah, it doesn't guarantee you shit. So, yeah, and especially if the Eels obviously do come into that get that home game at CommBank, in knockout game, I actually really want it just so that you get proven wrong, because it's like I get confidence and I get believing in your team, but telling somebody and telling people effectively that you can't lose a game to a team and that we're not scared at all is really arrogant behaviour, and more than likely it will bite you in the ass. It more than likely will, because I've seen the Dragons and Rays have a rivalry in regards to the Dragons never been able to beat Canberra in Canberra for years and years and years, and then look what happened. We saw the Dragons eventually beat Canberra in Canberra. Things and records are made to be broken, my guy. You need to be very careful about guaranteeing shit like that. Titans and Manly and the Sharks. The Sharks hadn't beaten Manly at Brookvale Oval since 2008, and then last week they beat them by 36 or 40 odd points. The Titans haven't beaten New Zealand for 15 years. No, since 2009. Right, 13 years. 13 years. So the fact of the matter is that one day we will win it. Right, we will win it. Maybe not this year. We play them next week in New Zealand, but maybe not this year. But the fact of the matter is it will change. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool. I believe my team will win. Get around it. But the Warriors will believe they're going to win. Maybe not. A bit of a different situation there. But it's not always the case. So, yeah, I would definitely say that Rabbitohs, from a non-biased perspective, because obviously you're biased, from a non-biased perspective, I would say the Rabbitohs' easiest matchup would be the Broncos or Canberra. Easy. Charlie Johnson says, we shall see. I wouldn't say it's arrogant. It absolutely is arrogant. I would just rather play the Eels and the Broncos based off of the season results. Okay, fair enough in regards to that, but it's just the way that you came across in regards to that comment. It is arrogant in saying that obviously you don't believe that there's any chance of losing effectively, because that's what you're saying. So that's why I say it like this. And like I said, your opinion is your opinion, but this channel is, I'm going to tell you my opinion, right? I'm going to tell you what I think about your opinion, and that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I completely and utterly disagree with you, because I think there are easier teams to play, and I definitely think the Rabbitohs could get knocked out by the Eels. I absolutely 100% could see the Rabbitohs get knocked out by the Eels. 100% can see it. 100% can see it. But I do not see the Rabbitohs get knocked out by the Broncos, and I do not see the Rabbitohs get knocked out by the Raiders. So that's why my viewpoint is that way. Run Raiders says, Parra 38-12 over the Schmonkos. I like it. Someone says, the recent blowout say it all about the NRL. Fat Cats need to do something about it. What do they do about it? What's your suggestion? Corn Balas says, up at a Bronx. Footy Sharma says, I'm taking a big win by the Eels. Bright Robin says, bro, we don't even have a good record against the Eels. You've pulled that from nothing. Me? Who said that? Me? I definitely didn't say anything about that unless you said something to someone in the chat. I don't know. I haven't said the Broncos have a good record against the Eels. Gil Melenda says, oh, Charlie. Okay. Oh, Charlie said something, did he? Let's go and see what he says. The Broncos based off this Eels. I just rather play the Eels. No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I think he's saying that the Rabbitohs have a good record over the Eels, and then when they played the Broncos, maybe it was tougher. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't care. My point came across, and I guess his opinion came across too. 420 Down Under says, I think I might love a certain someone who does NRL streams. That's my opinion. Well, I like that. I like that. I do it. Does anyone else actually do NRL live streams? I'm not even too sure. I genuinely am not even too sure. I know that I think Hayden probably does one tonight for his Eels, but overall, I'm not even too sure how many people do NRL live streams. Nigel Luke says, hey Becca, watched your Road to the Finals video. Great video. No, I appreciate it, Nigel Luke. Obviously, those videos do quite well. People enjoy those ones. It helps people to understand the situation a lot more, because you can look at the table and not really understand it, or it takes a long time to understand it. I have a pretty decent footy brain in the sense that I understand it pretty quickly, and even I can get confused by it. So that's why I put it into a video so people can really understand it from a perspective where I'm trying to, make it easier for you. So yeah, no, I thought that was a pretty good video to film. I don't think I'll do it next week because you guys should be able to go back and then make, the understanding for next week based off of that too. William Ho says, the Eels to win. Broncos were terrible last week. I didn't see them winning. Yeah, the Eels were terrible 2 weeks ago, so... Jay says, Medvedev snitch. Oh, what has he done? And Dennis says, on Twitch, people stream the games. Yeah, that's cool. That's not my problem. If they want to do that, that's fine. But that's just what they do. That's just what they do. I know that shit's getting a bit more serious with that behind the scenes. But yeah, good luck to them. I do what I do, and I don't. I know that they'll get taken down eventually. So it's like, you let them do what they do. It's not my problem, man. What I can do is watch the game, talk to you guys, and give you my opinion and my analysis and my commentary. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, hit that subscribe button. Brendan says, I'm a massive Eels fan, but not confident at all. I'm confident for you. Right, but I can also see the Broncos winning. I can see both results happening here. Brian Robinson says, how likely is it for a team to turn around their attitude from such a terrible performance? Rabbitohs lost by 50 twice last year and then made the grand final. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. Jared Joyce, did the Broncos demolish the Eels earlier this season? About 4 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, these two teams played, and the Eels, down at Combank, the Broncos won by a decent amount, yeah. Young Member says the Broncos have a chance, but the Eels win tonight. I agree. Gregory Johns is based on the Eels' reputation for crashing at the business end. I think the Broncos in an arm wrestle. They don't really have a reputation for crashing now, though. They have a reputation for crashing in the business end when it actually gets to the finals. So, sorry, on my Instagram, I got a knobhead comment. Someone just can't reply to him on the post because I was at the Titans training today and I was speaking to Dave and I put up a photo about me with myself and Dave from Feeder talking at the training today at Seabus, and someone knobhead commented and then someone replied. It's funny. The Eels are coming out here onto the field. If you're not following me on BKRmy Instagram, go and follow us. But the Eels are coming out onto the field right now, guys. Just going to hit that thumbs up button. Boom, boom. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's go. ZH25, I saw about 10 others streaming this game. None of the streams are as good as this one, though. I appreciate you, dude. Zane Kick says, hi, hello, mate. Luke says the Eels won last week. They'll lose this one now. Yeah, there's that option. There is that option. I'm not going to deny that. I know this Eels team way too well to be saying that they've got a guaranteed win here. Knowledge Lyric says, if Broncos win, do they go above the Eels? That's a good question, actually. That is a not too bad question. Not too bad question. The Eels, the Broncos would, if they won by 30 or 20 odd, they won by 24 points here, the Broncos, then yes, they would go above the Eels. They'd have to win by 24 because that would mean that the Eels would go from plus 64 to plus 40, and the Broncos would then go to plus 45. So probably 22, 23 points instead. Point of the matter is, they'd have to win by a good margin here if the Broncos could go above them. Somebody says, as biased as Gusso is, he's a little back and forth with Gallen on an NRL or General Rugby League, which was interesting to listen to for me. Yeah, it's interesting, but he's biased as hell. That's why we all beat Backy Cummins last week, because he's very biased. However, he's one of the most biased in rugby league by a country mile. But yes, he's a very interesting guy and has done wonders for the game of rugby league. Dana Beer says, seeing you hang with Dave, very cool, bro. No, it's just training, man. Just having a chat, just having a chat, training. So ready for this week. But guys, here we go. The Eels will receive the ball. Oh, no. Oh, Eels. Wow. Lucky Reed Campbell Gillard will get this ball out to the 5. But my gosh, that was a bad start there. Bright Roberts says, Renault's 250th. Come on, the Donks. The fact that a Broncos fan calls them the Donks is astounding. It's astounding. But 21 seconds gone here, and it's going to be Parramatta ball here at the 15. It's really weird getting used to Channel 9's coverage rather than KO's coverage. Because like I said, my KO isn't working tonight for some reason, so I'm having to go through the Channel 9. The Channel 9 one. Does it actually have the tackle count on here? Does it have the tackle count? No, I can't see it. Jacob Smith for 13 months, El Capitan. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you much. It doesn't have the count. Does anyone else's tackle count? Is it coming up on the screen here for the Channel 9 people? And the Broncos will get this ball at 10. Corey Oates brings it back to the 20. Sasha Girls says, no gamble on the squad, looking shaky for the old Schmonkos. Nigel Luke says, I hear Payne Haas' brother is debuting for Titans. What can we expect from him? Yeah, Khalees Haas, great bloke. Khalees Haas, he's worked hard to get to where he is, and they're going to give him a shot. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play this week. Really looking forward. That's a bad pass there for the Broncos, and Payne Haas will get taken down. Yeah, I wrote down X Factor, but I messaged you on Instagram. Bro. Please read the Instagram. Jesse says, what's the ladder on your right about? That's the ladder. Yeah, that's about it, really, man. That's the ladder. That's the official ladder. The tackle counts on KO. Yeah, now it's on 9. All right, so the Eels, I would have expected a better crowd at Suncorp considering the meaning of this game. Marcus Silva with a great run back out of the 20. Ken says, juicy class. But yeah, I read that out beforehand, X Factor. I read that out and wrote it down beforehand. So second tackle now at the 30. Good luck with your tips and also a possible punishment vlog. That's a penalty for Parramatta. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm actually considering doing less than 6 tips right. Because 50% should be quite easy. So I'm actually going to change it for you guys right here. If I don't get at least 6. If I don't get at least 6 tips right this week, I'll be doing one of those punishments. And we'll be doing it on a randomizer thing. So, yes. We'll put all the realistic punishments in, because there's some stupid punishments there that I'm not paying $320 for. Oh, it's an intercept of the Broncos. That's a Broncos intercept here. Oh, no. Well, no. What do you mean? He didn't even complain about that. Oh, he's going to challenge this. Yeah. How can you say that's Broncos ball? Like, how can you say that was? How can you say that's a striplet? But like, it's weird. So it throws it back here. That's a knock. No, that's caught there by the Eels. It could even be a knock on here from Pereira. I think it's actually Eels ball still here. Like, it's still Eels ball. His hands are still on the ball here for the Eels. I think that's Eels ball. Yeah, that's Eels ball. What? No. No way! No way! No way! That's an absolutely horrific call. What? That's absolute. This sport is so shambolic, man. That's such a bad call. Like, it never had the ball. How is that a call? How is that Broncos ball? How is that a penalty? Dude, we're the 3 minutes in and we're already complaining about a bunker call in a do or die kind of game. Like, my God, people, this game is so stupid, man. How can everybody see it except for the actual people that matter? You guys in the comment section going off about it. I'm going off about it. Everyone's going off about it, except for the actual. And now Ezra Mann's going to score for the Broncos. 10 minutes out. They're 10 minutes out in the line with the Broncos. And it's going to be Turpin. He goes right-hand side here. Chancing the Broncos. Over the top here to Holter. No, Pereira, sorry. Pereira goes on the sideline. That's karma. That's karma. That's karma. That's karma. You know, the fact of the matter is that you guys can see it. I can see it. Anyone with a brain can see it. But the other people that matter can't see it. Just shambles, man. Shambles. Seriously, man, that call was poor. It was so poor, Brighton. And you're a Broncos fan. For a Broncos fan to agree that it was a poor call when it was benefiting your team, you know, that shows it all. Ken says the same thing happened to us last week. Nolswick says, why didn't they look at it again? Because they're lazy. They're lazy and they want to put the blame on the referee there because the referee called it on field. But it's like we all saw it on the camera angle that you saw as well. He never had the ball. I don't have a brain, I can see it. He doesn't have a brain and he can see it. He does not have a brain, it's a fact. Second tackle, Reid Marnie, right-hand side, gives it off, and they'll be now at the 40. Reid Campbell-Giller. Bunker coming in, no clutches. No, not so I don't know what you're talking about. Right-hand side here, the Eel tried to go for what load away there, probably. Scott ended it. 1 second here, Mitchell Moses. Moses away here at the 25. I'll read your comment in a second, Scott. So fifth tackle here, 20. Oh, that's a 6 again. How was that not 6 again there for the Eels? So up it goes there. Nice little cheeky dinky behind. It's going to come off here for the Broncos, though. Good work from Tony Staggs. And there we go. There we go. Scott, that's a penalty, Broncos. Nah, this referee's all over him. You can see what the consensus is. You can see the narrative already. You can see the narrative already, baby. You can't tell me there's no narratives in rugby league. Scott Anderson says, hey, mate, as punishment, if your tips go tits up this week, you should stream a Super League game. If you comment that on the video, I'll put that into the randomizer. But you have to go and comment that on the video because I won't remember that. But that's a funny one. That is a funny one. I reckon just get a normal one, 83 from Rebel. I don't know what you're talking about. Nice selection. I really hope there are no bad bunker calls in the finals. There will be. There absolutely will be. X-Facts is coming Stags first try. Scorer, let's try and start ticking some of these off. Yeah, I definitely want to get this. So this new microphone that I'm going to be getting is actually about $200. It's an expensive microphone, but it's really good, and it really will have us set up for that Rugby League World Cup, FIFA World Cup, Cricket World Cup, and the NRL Finals. So I'll get it this weekend. So, yeah, that's why that'd be fantastic if that came off, to be completely honest with you. That'd be fantastic. Brian Roberts said, what was that penalty for? I don't know, to be completely honest with you, mate. And the fact that you have to ask me that question as a Broncos fan tells me everything. And it's a good kick there, and it will be a dropout. It will be a dropout there. It will be a repeat set here for the Brisbane Broncos. You can see the narrative. You can see the narrative. Let's put it that way, eh? You can see the narrative. NRL want the Brisbane in the finals. Of course they do, because it means money. But then again, Broncos won't get a home game. Well, actually, there's actually a shout. If they win both their games, there is actually a decent shout that they do get a home game. They're going to put that ball up here. Oh, short kick. It's going to go back. It's going to be a knock-on against Broncos. Knock-on for the Broncos. It will be Eels ball here. So knock-on Broncos. It will be Eels ball after the short kickoff. They're going to challenge the Broncos. So we may see both challenges lost in the first 7 minutes of the game. All right. So let's see the bunker make another difficult call, another stupid call. So it goes up here, Sivo with Pereira, and well, that's going to be classed as a knock-on against the Broncos. So that says, of course, the NRL wasn't their biggest team in the final. Once their biggest team in the finals, no shock here. But it goes back from Sivo. It clearly goes back from Sivo here. He's hit this ball back, and then it will come off forward from Pereira. There's definitely no way you can say it's an Eels knock-on. There's no way. It should be Eels ball here. There definitely should be a knock-on there against... And Sean Lane doesn't even... It goes backwards there as well, to be completely honest with you. But it's... Yeah. Yeah, right call. Ah! Bunker made a good call! Hey! Woo! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! The bunker made the right call. It's a miracle. Hallelujah. Praise Allah. Let's go. Gee whiz, buy a lotto ticket. The bunker made the right call. 429 says the whole game is rigged, I tell you. Okay, mate. So first tackle now for the Eel. Oh, there's multiple guys in the tackle. I would love to see that again. I would love to see that again. Broncos now right hand side. And they're going to be 10 metres out here. I would love to see that again, but apparently it's a strip there, 1-on-1. So Broncos here, they're 5 metres out here from the line. Okay, well, right hand side to Flegler. Flegler here with 3 metres out from the line. Sure, that's the record for quickest time. Both challenges gone. Yeah, it definitely would be. Left hand side, Turpin down to Bronco Lee inside Corey Oates. Oates 3 metres out on the line. Here we go. 3 metres out on the line. Corey Oates rolls it back. They're at the 10. Gives it off to Ezra Mam. Ezra Mam steps around again. He'll be 5 metres out on the line now. Fit tackle. That was terrible there from Ezra Mam. Really, really stupid. So fit tackle here. Last play. 8 metres out. Over the top here. Adam Reynolds kicks it through, and that is going to be too hard. Too hard there. That's going to be too hard there, man. That's going to be too hard there, man. That was an absolutely terrible kick from Reynolds. I wouldn't say that was an absolutely terrible kick. It just was too hard. It was just too hard. It was the right choice, but it's just that unfortunately it was too hard there. Went right across the body. If it just sits, if he gets a bounce there, it just comes down to luck there in regards to bounce. He just needed a bounce to come up there. And that will be played by Parramatta, so it will be a dropout here from the Eels to the Broncos anyway. And Gutho will do another short kickoff. It's obvious that they're really... Oh, Siva! It's obvious they've been practicing their short kickoffs. So the Eels will get this ball at 20. And I think that's probably going to be karma for... I believe that was at least 2 or 3 in the tackle when Kate Wall took the ball, but... It is what it is. Sivo is such a gun man. Yeah, I know. People actually kind of hounded me when I put Sivo as I think I had him as my top 3 or top 4 wingers in the game on my wingers tier list, I think last year or this year. But obviously, people didn't see it. It's a knock on there for the Broncos, and it'll be a 6 again here for the Eels. 6. Oh, you stupid man. You stupid man. If Haas or Paulo score $10, I'll write that one down. GMWNOYN. So I'm not writing your full name. If Haas or Paulo score. Haas or Paulo, anytime try scorer, $10 lose. Alright, we'll write that one down. There we go. Ref didn't want to call offside. So second tackle here for the Eels. They're 25 metres out here from the line. And Makatoa read Marnie. Marnie now to Paulo. Paulo here. And Kevin Gillard, Gutho! He throws it back in Paulo! Paulo to Sivo! Sivo! Micah Sivo! For Parramatta! Try time. Despite the refs wanting the Broncos to win this game. That'll be try time. Never Sivo and X Factor. We're in here. We're on here, X Factor. We are on here. Come on. Try time for the Eels. Eels score 35 plus. 5 gifted memberships from the Ant-Man. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Ant-Man. We're just going to write you down as Ant-Man here. If Eels 35 plus, not to win by 35 plus, guys, if they score 35 plus. Eels 35 plus score will be, 5 gifted memberships. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 5 gifted memberships. There we go. If that a feedy bomb 10. Wait, are you saying if they hit a feedy bomb, you're going to do 10? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're actually saying? I'm not going to write that down unless you say that. That'd be funny answer. No, it's like, wow, the Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Oh boy, that's funny. And then we'll write it down again. So Ant-Man will have Eels. Eels 50 plus. That would be amazing though, considering that would effectively knock the Broncos out. That would knock the Broncos out of the comp. So that's going to be 6-0 here. Good kick there for the Eels. It will be 6-0 to the Parramatta Eels. Guys, get around it. Eels 50 plus score will be 10 gifted memberships. Oh boy. 10 gifted memberships. But that was, pretty easy try there for Parramatta. Just run down in the field, get that ball offloaded after the short kickoff. And easy days. Fitted by Ant-Man. It's in his name. It's in his name. Fortunately, don't understand anyone else watch BKR but don't actually watch the game. Some people do, yeah. I get a lot of people saying that. Subby Runner says, my bro, I can't watch it live. Who's playing better up to this time? The referees for the Broncos, Eels are up 6-0, so you go say, Brian Roberts says, Adam is off the field. Holy shit. Adam Reynolds is gone. Oh, no. Oh, Broncos. That, absolutely, if he doesn't come back, your season's done. Sorry. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. And if you've got a shit arm tattoo, it's not going to be good for you. You know what if you know, you know. So they've been forward saving now to the Eels at the halfway point. Freddie Bob Ant-Man says Adam Reynolds gone. He's gone. Oh, penalty to the Eels. Oh, no. 6 again, apparently. Oh, what? Yeah, it is 6 again for the Eels. Left hand side here. 45 metres out. Dylan Brown. Brownie. Oh, taking out of 30. A head knock. I think I don't see it. No, apparently something to do with his hip. Left hand side here. Sean Lane. Lane is still going. Oh, he lost the ball because he's a knobby. He's a knobby. Oh, no. So it's going to be Broncos now get this ball to the 20. Broncos have gone with that, Reynolds. I would agree, yeah. They have... Who is in their halves? So what, Billy Walters would come into the halves? Would Billy Walters be their 7 right now? Yikes. Yeah, Billy Walters playing halfback those leagues. Yeah, I was just saying that. Jazz, who do you think will win? I've had Parramatta. I said 1 or 2 points, but if Reynolds is out, I can honestly see Ant-Man dropping a nice little 10 memberships. Because they'll... Basically, I don't think Reynolds is the difference between them not conceding 50 and conceding 50, but I think he is the difference between them mentally being... Oh, full pass! Oh, shocking! Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Billy Walters. By the way, X-Factor, what the shit are you doing putting Billy Walters in your multi? What the shit are you putting Billy Walters in your multi for? Dearing me. Come on, Walters, I want you in the 9 if the Eels get tired so they can score. That was a shocking one to put in there by the X-Factor. My goodness. Update. He has gone for a head injury assessment. It was the bunker interview. So it comes down if he fails it or if he stays all right. Billy Walters, what an absolute shonker there. So the Eels now right-hand side. And Paulo here, they'll be 35 metres out from the line. Bright Robinson says Ezra in capitals, bro. It's going to ruin it for me. You've got to wait until I commentate it, bro. If I don't commentate it first, it's ruining it for me because now I know something big's about to happen. So Reed Money now right-hand side. The ball comes down there. Ezra Mann's going to pick it up and he's away here. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And that's going to be knocked back there from the Eels and then that's going to be straight to the... Oh, no. Oh, boy. $100 a stream if number 9 Para scores. If Reed Money scores, so I think that might be a knock on here against the Eels. I'm not sure. Is that what you're saying, Kanan? I don't know what just happened, man. Yeah, Bright Robinson, you've got to wait, bro. You've got to wait. I'm a little bit behind because I watched it online. But as a man, yeah, got to the 40, threw that blow to the left-hand side, and yeah, Corey Oates is going to be a knock-on against Corey Oates. It's a knock-on from Para. Oh, I don't know. There's ball everywhere here. Is it knock-on from Para? Okay, Kanan. So if Reed Marnie scores. Kanan, Reed Marnie, anytime try scorer. Jeez, we've got some bets flying tonight. Anytime try scorer, $100 dues. My goodness me. Oh boy, go Reed Marnie, eh? That'd be half of that new microphone right there. Georgia says, up at Broncos. Never said it's knock-on from Para. Desmond says Broncos knock-on, I think. Yeah, I think it was... No, it is Eels knock-on. So Broncos ball here, and they're 25 metres out of the line. All right, so left-hand side now. Oh, Turpin's going to break on through here. No slicks, try to back. Guys. Oh, that one. Oh, Gubbo, 1-1 strip there. Ha ha ha! 1-1 strip from the Guff Monster. From the Guffer. So Reed Money left-hand side. And Broncos look shot here with Adam Reynolds out. Oh my God, I want Para to win too. Fair enough, Keenan. Go Reed Marnie. Go Reed Marnie. Notice the Broncos are pathetic. They've looked terrible in this last 5 minutes. My gosh. So left-hand side here. Simo! Simo! Held. I scored! It's a try! I might be trying to Tommy Opacek. They've got a no try here. They've got a no try here for the Eels, but this may be a try Eels. Either way, it will be their ball on third. As long as he doesn't lose it here, he goes down. But he says he scored. I think he gets that. If you see another angle, he thinks he's got that down there. I think he gets that down. Yeah, that's down. That's down. That's a try. That is a try. No, he maintains possession. That's fine. The ball comes out once the ball hit the ground. The ball comes out once the ball hits the ground. You cannot take this away from him. You can clearly see the ball gets to the ground and he loses it once it hits the ground. You can see it the whole way. There's no way you can take this off him. Yeah. It's a try. Still looking to determine possession? What do you mean? This is a try. You can see that he holds the ball and it comes free because the ball hits the ground. This is the angle here. It's still in it. It's still in possession. Still in possession. Still in possession. The ball's on the deck. It's a try. The arm comes off the ball once it hits the ground. It's a try. Yeah. Possession. There you go. Try top of the Eels. There we go. 10-0 here. Good call. Good call. Georgia says Titans better win on Sunday. I hope so. Hope so, Georgia. Be a good time there. Get around it. But it will be a try time there for Parramatta. I called that as a try about 30 minutes ago. But well done, Bunker, for getting it right. You know, well done. Gold star for you. Gold star for you, Bunker. Well done. You got there in the end. Good on you, buddy. Good on you, champion. Get away from me now. Says, would you rather get 5K up front or try to stop Nas for 500K? 500K, easy. I'll give that a go. I think that he might steamroll me, but at the same time, 500K over 5K, yeah. Yeah, I'll take the 500 opportunity there. It'll be very hard, but I'd back myself in with that one. Declan Smith says, way, the bunker got it correct. Oh, the bunker got it correct, the Mundos. And Nigel Luke says, the Eels are running a riot in Brisbane. Mate, they're running a riot. So right now, guys, should we actually have the points differential on the screen here, actually? So one second, Mitchell goes to make it a 12-point game here. It's 10-0, and he will slap it on through. 12-0 here. 12-0. Do you guys want to see the actual points differential? And I can change it throughout the week. I could do that. Being a smart fella, I'll take the 5K. Okay, I'm a big guy, so I'm going to back myself in there. Let's move these across here, and then I'm going to fix this live on air. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys. There's been 17 minutes gone here, but let's actually move these across, and then I'm going to put the points differential, and I can change it afterwards. 1 second here. Let's go back to the game for a quick second, and the Broncos will kick this one, and it will. Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! The Broncos hit that ball out in the full, and the Broncos season is going wah 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 wah. No Reynolds, no Broncos. Well, they've had Reynolds the last couple of weeks, and they've kind of looked like this. So here we go. The Eels, 15 metres out in front of the line. Mitchell Moses gives it off here, and I'll fix all this stuff up when I get a break, when there's a try here, maybe. So who do we need? Actually, we need Papa Luki. Ooh, I like it. Gives it off Paulo. Oh, we want Paulo, because then we get a nice little $10 redo-dono from getting washed on your mouth. So they're 5 metres out in the line. Reed Marnie, and then we want Reed Marnie to score for Keenan. Go Reed Marnie, you big bopper. Go Reed Marnie. Here we go, little scoop right now. No! Oh, Marnie up bad, Sean Lane! Oh, I don't know if he's going to get that. I think they're going to call held up. Here. He's not getting up confidently, so it's going to be 4th tackle here, you would assume. You would assume here. He looks like he knows he doesn't get this ball down. Sean Lane's had a very good year this year. He has had a very good year this year. I don't think you're going to be able to see that ball go down. No, there's no way that goes down. There's no way that goes down, man. Wouldn't surprise me if the Eels pump the Broncos. Well, I did, of course. They're up 12-0 right now, and the Eels are in front. No shit, Sherlock. Bunker, please tell me you've just called this as a no-try hold-up. Move on. Like, it's not rocket science, man. We didn't need to go to the university to learn the rocket science to know this is not a try. It's not the university degree to go and see this is not a try. Come on, man. Based on the decision, maybe you could say it's a no try because it's held up because anybody with a brain could see that it was held up. Not like that. A good call from the Bunker would be nice. The Bunker on a roll. The Bunker is on a roll, Declan. However, it's confusing how long they're taking to get on their chicken roll. So right-hand side now for the Eels. Numbers! Got the I don't know. I think he got it. I think it's a try. I think it's a try. I think it's a try. Time! But Parramatta Squeals! And the Brisbane Broncos falling down. I just had a voice break and I am laughing at this result. I'm trying to do this right now. If you have OCD, this ladder is not going to be for you, lads. This ladder is not going to be for you. My God. Actually, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this live, man. I don't know if I can do this live. This ladder looks shonky. This ladder looks shonky McShonkmeister. Raiders fans, you will be loving this result right now. My goodness me. Imagine paying for a ticket to go to this game as a Broncos fan. Imagine being Antonio right now and realising that 10 gifted memberships is on its way. Antonio! And there we go. That was quick enough. Bang, bang. Oh, that needs to move up there. That needs to move up. All right, so Eels here from the left-hand side. Can they slot it and go up 18 nearly through Mitchy Moses? And he will go and boom, 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 boom. Boomski. He made it through. So 18-0 to the Parramatta Squeals. Now, I am trying to... The reason, by the way, why I'm moving those points across is because I'm going to give you the points differentials of all the teams. Yes. I went all over the shop just then. Yes. All right, so add that one. For the Raiders, what are the Raiders on? What are the Raiders on right now? The Raiders are currently at minus 25. By the way, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. The Raiders are currently minus 25. So the Broncos now, let's see if they can kick this one and not out in the fall. That'd be really nice if they could do that. That hit! That's a penalty! Oh, Broncos are capitulating. It's a shoulder charge. Your season's going to hell right now. Your season's gone at this point, Broncos. What on earth are you doing? Broncos! Gee whiz, man! Gee whiz! Penalty to the Eels. That, Jordan Ricky, are you okay? Blake asks, Reynolds failed HIA. Is it really a failed HIA, Blake? Oh, no. Their season's done. Season's done. Am I going to the Titans Knights game? George, I get every game. Of course I am. So on report there for Jordan Ricky. Cannon says, who scored? I missed the last few minutes. It was Reed Marnie. Yeah, that's right. No, it was Clint Guther. It was Clint Guther. 51 Ant-Man, Reynolds failed HIA. Yikes, the Broncos, they're away here, the Eels. Gutho back on the inside at the 50. Love, you said, anyone knows how Paulo's playing like Petero nowadays? Doesn't run like fooey anymore, but tries not to exhaust all his energy in the last 5 runs, but plays a long game. Yeah, I've noticed that he obviously has taken a little bit of a different approach to his game this year, actually, realistically. Show them how to ref. I'll show them how to ref. I will get my somebody announced as Broncos fans for the regular season anyway. People don't get that joke. Unless they were here with that Titans-Dragons stream, you wouldn't actually understand that joke. Reed May now, right-hand side. Eels. Isaiah Bubba Lee. Oh, boy. Come on, Reed Marnie. Scott Wilson says the Broncos need September off. They're about to have September off. See them in Bali. You know, there's not much difference between 9th and 15th. You both missed the 8. And you both didn't get the spoon, but you both are in Bali at the same time. Enjoy with each other. Broncos, it should be a drop out here. It should be a drop out. It will be a drop out. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jay says, thanks for telling us 17 times we get, but, well, it is about the Broncos being driven. So, you know, I don't necessarily mind too much there. Hearing about the Broncos being shocking, because they are shocking. They are shocking. Let's see, Converse's Broncos come back. Yeah, good luck, sir. Yeah, good luck with that one. So the Broncos are going to get that ball. So the Eels are going to get the ball here at the 40. Oh, here comes ball over the wrecking ball, Bumsky. He gets his ball at 25 metres out now. It's probably better for the Broncos if they're down by 18 points. Yeah, if old mate Mr. D Books or whatever his name was got this ball to the 10. If they even still here, be saying this is a good result here for the Broncos. Give the ball to Reid Marnie. That's who we want to see here. Or Tina Paulo. Or Papa Lee. Or anyone, as we want to get over 35 points at the very minimum. So 5 of you guys get a gifted membership. So it's going to be 10 metres out here for the Eels. Reid Marnie on the left-hand side here. Chelsea Parramatta. Oh, good tackle there from Billy Walters. Reid Marnie, right-hand side. Gives it off here. They kick it on through. That's a good raw. I think this is Broncos ball. I think this is Broncos ball here. They're going to check this, but I'm pretty certain this is going to be Broncos ball. So they're on 21 points before this game, minus 18. Oh, they're plus 3, the Broncos. Yikes. So the ball comes through here. It's not going to be touched there. Oh, it's unfortunate. So it will be Broncos ball here. So plus 3. So geez, Broncos fans, that's what you're on right now. That is what you're on right now, Broncos. It is getting very, very scary for you. It is getting very, very scary for you. Let's just make it a little bit smaller. Move that there. Plus 3. Oh boy. You were plus 21. So I'm going to update that live per score. William Hoey sounds very similar to the Cowboys minor premiership guy, William Hunt. Yeah, maybe, maybe William Hunt couldn't come back, and now he's William Hunt. So Broncos here, right answer. Oh no, he didn't even pass the ball. I thought he passed that ball there. Third tackle now, and the Broncos at the 45, left hand side now, and they get this ball 35. Oh, he offloads the ball to Walters. Walters here, right hand side. The Broncos are away here, Billy Walters, and he's going to keep the ball there. Well done though. Good tackle by Reid Marnie. Fourth tackle, left-hand side. Broncos get on to Mann. Ezra Mann kicks it for the dead ball line. Well done. That was a really nice kick. But that was a really nice part. It was really brain dead, is what I would say there. But well done for thinking about it. Yeah, that was shocking. Eels now. Cutting the ball offloaded there. Cannot get the ball offloaded there. So Eels here, first tackle. 0 tackle, sorry, actually. That was 0 tackle here, sorry. Plus 130. Hold on one second here. Plus 130. Let's move that like that. William Ho, get around him. It's going to make that smaller like that. Hey, you guys are looking at the machine in work right now. He's just a machine in work. So Eels here just past the halfway point now. Here they go. And they're 38 metres out of the line. Their passes have been really nice here tonight, the Eels. Their passing has been really nice. Nice. Oh! Except for that one. But the Eels will still have it here. So 4 tackle now, 45 metres out. Scott Wilson says, who was kicking to? He was kicking to the dead ball line, mate. So 20 metres out here from the line. Can Parramatta score again? There's still 15 minutes to go here. Right answer. Oh, no! That was a good pass, actually. But it's going to be classed as a knock-on. That was actually a good pass. It just didn't work out in the end. It was a good pass. It just did not work out in the end. If they had challenged, they could challenge that. Thanks, Fatty. Thanks, Fatty. They don't have a challenge, though, because, they kind of lost it. But thank you very much for that really insightful insight. It was insightful. It really was. It was insightful. So the Broncos now get a 7 tackle set. So the Roosters, what are they? Plus 187. Actually, we can wait for half time, really, can't we? No, we'll keep doing it. Now we're flying, mate. We're flying. They're flying. So what is it? Plus 187 here for the Roosters. The $1 million man has to step up. Payne Haas. He's the second best Haas brother in the business who's a forward. He is the second best Haas brother in the business, unfortunately, Payne. So maybe one day he'll work up to be as good as Khalees. But obviously that's not today. Obviously that is not today. But best of luck to him in his endeavours to be as good as his brother Khalees. But for the time being, he's just a muppet. Yeah, he's just a muppet. All right, there we go. So plus 182 and done for the Roosters. So they're going to kick this one away here in the Eels. We'll get this ball at the 10. Gutho, easy take, though. Get one something else as the Broncos stepped up on the scene and the Eels are stinging them. They did. They are. Sivo having a good game, though. He gets the ball to 25. Scott Wilson says, BK will be calm for any Broncos fans talking about the Titans. Especially ones that have shit arm tattoos. I know you're watching here, you little turd. I know you're watching. Enjoy. Reed Marnie, left-hand side. He hits third tackle. They're going to get this ball something taken off. Dylan Brown, 45 metres out now. Alex says, Payne wishes he was as good as Khalees. He wishes. Man, it's the biggest wisher that ever did wish if he thinks he's as good as Khalees. Right inside of Mitchell Moses to Papali'i. And Papali'i gets the ball to the 30 here. So fifth tackle now. Fifth tackle. Reed Marnie, nice little run here. Gives us ball over right inside here. They're away! On the inside! Shot down Parramatta! Mitchell Moses! Bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bum, bottom, bottom, bum, 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 bottom, bum. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the live ladder. Oh, boy! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Canberra Raiders fans. Merry Christmas. -1 for the Broncos. And if they get this, it will also be -3. The Raiders are loving every single second of this. This is making up for that night's game of them. This is making up for that night's game of them. So what? So now at the Eels plus 64. What are they on now? Plus 22. So that'll be 74, 84, 86 they'll be on. Plus 86. There we go. See, Antonio, whenever you do a stream with me, you're going to do this in the future. So I can just be the pretty face talking about Rubber Luke, you know? Talking about Rubber Luke. Just a little bit of Rubber Luke for your Thursday night evening. It's good Rubber League if you're not a big fan of the Broncos. And you find it funny to laugh at people with shit arm tattoos. There you go. Plus 86. Bingo. There we go. There we go. Scotland says Broncos signed Reynolds to miss the 8. Yeah, he went. He's gone with the game, which is unfortunate for him. Marnie's great awareness and IQ is the reason for that. I reckon that Kane should pay it just because. I reckon he should do it. So guys, I've lost my perfect round. I haven't. Not me. Looking like I'm gonna get at least 6 of them. Looking like. By the way, still 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Come on, Mitchy Moses. Slap it on through, big bopper. And Bobuski! He slots it, and it will be an extra 2 points now for Parramatta. And it will be -3 here for the Broncos. Like I said, guys, this is the live ladder over here. That is the live ladder. My goodness me. So plus 86, and that's going to be plus 88 now for Parramatta. Alrighty. Cameron says 20+ leads at Suncorp don't always go well. Shut your dirty mouth, Callum. Medvedev says Broncos fans of the game probably aren't too pleased at the moment. They're not going to be too pleased at the moment. And Adam says, can't wait to see the Premiership points on social media after this. Premiership post, yeah, it will happen. It always happens. It always does happen. All right, so the Eels will receive this ball at the 5 metres. Footy Sharma says we are sent. Oh, no. Forward pass they've called. A forward pass they've called here from the Eels. Oh, no. Oh, no. One try, Eels, then we can start talking about that thing. We can start talking about a potential thing. I don't know what thing you're talking about. We can start talking about something. All right. X-Factor is coming balls and Stags. So, X-Factor, 1 to 12 Eels. Not happening today, lad. Not happening today, my guy. 3 fitty bombs in 2 weeks would be pretty massive, though. Jacob McDonald, big fella, says, geez, Broncos aren't doing themselves any favours right now. Appreciate the live leaderboard updates, yo. Oh, there you go, mate. There you go. So, Broncos now, they go left-hand side. This is an easy try. Look at this. Look, it's too easy. This is the ridiculous defence there from the Eels. And that'll be 4 points there for the Broncos. It will be 24-4 with the kick to come. That was terrible. I could see that coming a mile away. So, it will be really far out of the left-hand side there. But it's going to be +1 here for the Broncos now. That was terrible defence there from the Eels. Just absolutely shocking. That was shocking defence from the Eels. My gosh. My gosh. So that'll be Branko Lee now with the try time. Geez, this first half is just me shambalising this ladder. And they will go back. The Eels will go back to 84. I think he probably does miss a kick. They're back-ish, they just said in the commentary. My God. Settle down. X-Factor says, Broncos Suncorp penalty. Broncos not over yet. You can't challenge. I can challenge. I can challenge, all right. I can. Yeah, I will. Storm is plus 259. My goodness me. Good luck chasing that down. Oh, that was also because that's 60-12 win over the Broncos last week, I do guess there. What was it, 259? 259 to 69, 239. 259. Not an easy kick here from the left-hand side there for the Broncos, and I don't know who the kicker is, considering that obviously Reno is injured for the rest of the game with that failed HIA. So, yeah. All right. That goes there. Bang. I'm doing this with a mouse, by the way, too. I'm actually utilising the actual, finger presser thing. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going on. I'm just talking. All right. Keenan says, I now know these teams dropping out early. Trucken says, Zane, wait until Blaze reacts, mate. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened, but there you go. Trucken laying down the law. Let's go Broncos. Yeah, not a time to be alive to be a Broncos fan right now. Not a time to be alive. So 24-4 here to the Parramatta Eels. 9 minutes to go here the first half. And Tony Staggs will be the one kicking here from the left-hand side. Can he slap it on through? Bing, bong, boom, bang, bing, boomski! He got it. Nice kick. Nice kick. Jake McDonald says who the Rays playing. They are playing the Manly Shingles, the Manly Seagulls, mate. So that now will go to plus 82 here for the Eels. And it will go to plus 3 there for the Broncos. They just need to not lose this game by a massive amount, the Broncos, because they should beat the Dragons next week. But if they beat, they need to be very careful here. So, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. And get my watch name out. You now said Storm lost 4 in a row, and they still have a 259 points differential. It's insane. That's Melbourne for you, mate. That is Melbourne for you. Plus 171 is the next one to do. We'll get that in a second. So the Broncos now, they get this ball out to the 10. That will come off the back of a mistake from Parramatta off the kickoff, mind you. Dude, Salvage fan says Adam Reynolds has given me a massive 2 points in fantasy. It's annoying that he's injured, but it is what it is. It is what it is, mate. It is what it is. Isn't this finals now for fantasy as well? Aren't you in finals time? Buck needs a kick. He looks pumped up. Mate, he's pumped up all right. He's pumped up. Come on, quick cheeky Walters or Staggs try to fight. Bro, the Walters one baffles me why you got on Walters to score. You watch him score now that I say this, but that baffles me that you got on him. That baffled me, that one. So that ball's going to go, nobody hit the sideline, but I think it was attempted for 20. And Gutho now will bring this ball back here to the 10, 15. Yeah, it's a pretty good result there, Brisbane. I had to step out for a bit, but has there been any talk about the Eels scoring 2 tries and 4 passes? The second one blatant. Oh, settle down. No, they haven't. So the Eels now get this ball to the 20. Right-hand side. And now they get this ball out to the 30. Look, I expect the balls to be the dummy half, coming at the back end of the halves when Eels are fatigued and lazy close to the line. Blaze, thoughts on Storm fans that cry after a few losses? I witnessed a Storm fan bawling his eyes out after they lost the Panthers back at Suncorp Magic Round. Oh, Eels! Oh, taking the halfway line. That's some good defense there from Pereira. Yeah, it's a bit weird, mate. It's a bit weird for me. But in the same sense, they're passionate, man. You've got to let them do what they're doing. And the Broncos will get this ball at the 25. Oh, they're going to go to the sideline! Oh, we got the ball back on the inside there. I tell you what, SMM is so average. Like, people overrate him so highly. It's wild. Like, he really does benefit off the back of other people giving him good ball. Like, it really, I truly do believe that SMM is so overrated. Thomas Mother says, rip to your season, Broncos fans. Right outside now, the Broncos at the 50. And it's be third tackle now. Yerm says, who's stepping up from both teams' opinion this half so far? No one for the Broncos. For the Eels, I would say... 1 second here, left hand side. For the Eels, Gutho's had a pretty good first half, to be completely honest with you. I'd say Gutho's been pretty good. Anna says, up on Chooks. Big game tomorrow night against the Melbourne Storm. We'll be showing that. Big game tomorrow night there. So right hand side here. And they give it off to... Oh, kicks it through! But that's an easy take there for Gutho. And Gutho gets it at the 10. Man, it's just borderline average. It's just so overrated. I was saying the same thing to one of my mates today about, man. He's just so overrated. It's like, he's okay. But, like, he really does benefit from Adam Reynolds, let's be honest. Like, and it's a penalty of the Eels. That's a penalty of the Eels. Here come the Broncos fans complaining as if he wasn't about 3 metres in front of the play. He was in the wrong position. Let's put it that way. He was in the wrong position. Plus 171 for the Sharkies right now is what I need to adjust this to. Plus 171. If you're just tuning in and wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I didn't actually think about doing this until just now. And that is a lie, so I can literally adjust it as the games go on. So I can adjust it Plus 171. Alrighty, so Tommy Oppercheck there with a good run. Storm and Roosters tomorrow night. It's such a big game. My goodness me. Because the Roosters still could get top 4. They could. Eels will be really backing the Roosters to win that game tomorrow. That'll really help their cause out. Really. Alright, so Eels now. Oh, shut up, fatty. Shut up, fatty. Bortney goes. We've got a big weekend and it all finishes up with a massive game. The big one. The Titans versus the Knights. Get out of here. So 15 metres out here from the line. Reed Marnie. Here they go. Left hand side. Parramatta. Oh, so close. 5 metres out. Cable over as well. Yeah, I agree. So right hand side now. Last play for the Eels. Dylan Brown puts it up there. Eels. Ball bounces back and Broncos will get it to 10. Most overrated player in the NRL is the Queen. No, I think that he's not, because I think it's only the Eels fans who really think he's anything special. Fatty's my favourite commentator on TV. No, I love Fatty. No, I love Fatty. There's nothing wrong with Fatty at all. If I had to choose between Fatty and Blocker, I would never even look at it. I don't even want to. Actually, it makes me sick talking about that guy. So yeah, I always take Fatty over anyone. I think Fatty's my favourite. Can you please colour code the points difference? Thank you, Mr. Sherman. No, I will not do that. Jared Toy says Gutho isn't overrated. In regards to how you Eels fans think him, absolutely overrated. Absolutely, hands down overrated. He's not. I don't even have him top 5 fullback at the moment. I don't. Right? But I'm talking about in regards to the fact that everyone knows that you Eels fans are moronic with your rating of Clint Gutho. So that means he's not overrated in regards to that. But he's not that great of a fullback. Just want to throw that out there. He's okay, but there's a reason. Like, no, you're thinking I was saying he's not overrated because I was agreeing with the Eels fans. I ain't agreeing with the Eels fans. I just know that every single other team in the comp thinks of him as a below top 5 fullback. And there's a reason why your club won't offer him what he wants, because the club doesn't rate him as much as you probably obviously do that. But Papa Letty gets his ball to the halfway point. So in regards to Eels fans, he is by far the most overrated player in the comp by a country mile. In regards to the general consensus of fans, I would definitely say that he's not overrated because everyone knows he's not that great. So it's going to be Eels now, 35 metres out on the line. Left-hand side, Red Martin gets it off here. They're going to run this ball. Sean Lane! Sean Lane! Gutho! 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 Boom, 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 boom! Try time! Ba-da-da! There we go. He's having a good game tonight, though, Gutho. We'll give him that. I will give him that credit. He's having a good game tonight. Didn't Gutho give himself the King Gutho nickname as well? I think it was the Eels fans. It could be. I'm not sure. Speaking of the devil, baby. Speak of the devil. It's Queen Gutho with try time for Parramatta. And I have to adjust. I'll wait for the kick. I'm not going to adjust it until the kick's been made. You Muppets. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you want to help me out getting a new microphone so it sounds a lot better to your ears, your sexy little ears, then there's that link over there in the chat right now. There's that link over there in the chat if you want to help me out to get a better microphone for the weekend's games and the Rugby League finals coming up here. So plus 252 there for the Cowboys. That's a try time there for Parramatta and Broncos. Your season is coming down. Oh, your season is falling apart. Clinton double, yeah, he's having a good game tonight. Like I said before, like someone asked me I haven't no ears anymore. Fair enough, Daz, mate. But like I said before, Gutho's been probably the best player on the field for the Eels. OnlyFans braces, how much money do you need for your mic? So I'm going to be putting in as well, but I'm going to be buying a decent one. So it's going to be $200, but I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying, like, if you guys want to know about $5, $10, $20, there's that link over there. If you can, you can. You can't, you can't. It doesn't really matter. And so I'm still going to get it, but obviously supports the content to keep on growing, keep on moving and getting better. But that's going to be a conversion, so let's adjust the table. -3 for the Brisbane Broncos. Oh boy. And for Parramatta, they're back up to plus 88. Plus 88. It's $100 good. Mate, I'm not too sure if you're serious, but if you do, then yes, that would be absolutely fantastic. It would be absolutely fantastic. It would be absolutely fantastic. You know, I appreciate anything that anybody can give, no matter how much it is. No matter how much it is, my guy, but that would be absolutely unreal. Plus 1302 there for the Titans, but that's actually not the right. It's actually not the right thing there. It's actually plus 1,524 there for the Gold Coast Titans. So There we go, guys. There we go. Blundered Razor. He starts off the new my fun. The Eels! My God, Broncos are a shambles. So the Broncos now, here they go. The short kick not working right now, Broncos. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Blonde Rays with the $2 donut says Shimonkos. Now we're going to update this new mic fund. We've got to do this. We've got to do this. Bang, bang. We get started off here for the weekend. So it's going to be Eels now with the ball. Thank you very much, my guy. Appreciate it. They get this ball to about 25 minutes out of the line. What is the like the part where the Broncos are losing? That's a good part. I like it. That's a smart thinker right there, Mildred. By the way, we could be on for a fit at Bobarunos. We're also 5 points away from Antonio gifting 5 memberships. We're also 5 minutes away. We're at 30 seconds to go in the first half. Parramatta here at 8 minutes out of the line. Fit tackle, Reed Marnie, right-hand side. Moses field goal! Oh, boy! It's 31-6. Parramatta going for the 30 bomb. Parramatta going for the 30 bomb. Antonio, you may as well just do the 5 gifted memberships at half time, bro. There's no way the Eels aren't scoring in the second half. There's no way. Jay, you must be happy with that. The return of the first half field goal. We got it, Jay. We got it. Oh, yeah, you're right, Jimmy James. There we go. So half-time here, 31-6 to Parramatta. That's a disrespectful field goal there from Parramatta, but it is what it is. It's the Broncos, so disrespectful is my kind of thing when it comes to Broncos. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We've got 2 games we're going to be showing tomorrow. We've got plenty of rugby league action, rugby union, international action with the Wallabies in South Africa on Saturday, plus Premier League action as per usual. And then on Sunday, I'll be at the Titans game. We've got Premier League action later on. 55 minutes, I'm waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting for the 4 points, you muppet man. You're waiting for the 4 points, Antonio. You muppet man. You muppet, filthy little muppet man. Deary me. Deary me. Can't even just do it. He knows it's happening. He knows it's happening. But he's just going to wait. Blind Raiders says Schmolko's absolutely deservedly jumped by the Raiders. It's looking likely. Oh, yeah, I do have to adjust that, actually. It is plus 89 now. It is plus 89 here for the Eels. And it is minus 4 now. It is minus 4 now for the Broncos. Ooh, big ball. Get one something now says, Blaze, I thought the Titans differential was plus 69, 420. No, that's the official ladder over there, mate. So I don't know what you're talking about. You've been a bit silly, mate. It's not possible to have 69,000 points differential, mate. That's a bit silly. You know, you got to start thinking. It's a serious channel, mate. It's a very serious channel. You know, come on, mate. You need to settle it down, right? You need to settle it down! It's a serious channel! Gee whiz, man. Gee whiz. Tim says the Broncos have now leaked 90 points in the last game and a half. I like it. I like it. YM says Gutho, however you say his name, needs to retire, mate, due to injuries. I disagree with that one. Something is good for that. I do. But I personally am taking Tedesco, Trbojevic. Speaking of injuries, Tedesco, Trbojevic. I would also take Latrell. I would also take Ponga. I would also take Dylan Edwards, personally. I would also take AJ Brimson over Gutho, personally. I would probably still take, I don't know about Drinkwater. Would I take Reece Walsh? I'm not sure about that. Probably go with, what's it called? No, I wouldn't take Reece Walsh over Gutho. I'd take Gutho over Reece Walsh, defensively, specifically. Who else am I missing here? William Kennedy. I'd probably still take Gutho over William Kennedy. And Dragons, Bulldogs, no. Who else is there? Pappenhausen is definitely. I forgot about Puppy. I forgot about little Puppy man. Little Puppy man. Edwards over Gutho. Yeah, I would expect that. Yeah, I think he's a very solid fullback that doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Yeah. I think that Gutho, you take him to another team. I think that Edwards is one of the most solid fullbacks in the league, and there's a reason why everyone who's a player always says this, but the fans just never appreciate it for what it is. So, yeah, no, I personally would take Edwards over Gutho. But then again, if people think differently, I'm happy with that too, in regards to Gutho. And I know people may disagree with Brimo as well, but I think Brimo's got that electricity about him in comparison. Wait, what's going on here? If they're 35 plus and Fitty Bomb, I will do 20. What do you mean, Antonio? What do you mean? If they're 35 plus... So you're saying if they hit 50, you're going to donate 20 memberships. Is that what you're saying? What? If they're 35 plus and Fitty Bomb, I will do 20. Is that what you're saying? I don't really know what you're saying. Sam says that's what Broncos need in Southern Death, footy to keep finals hopes alive. Sorry? Thoughts on getting timed out, Sharma? Do you see a fitty bump tonight? I do, Adam Milton. I really do. 31-6 here. You can definitely see Parramatta scoring 3 converted tries plus, they could definitely score 3-4 converted tries. That first half was shambolic for them. T. T-Rock says Pappenhau's my fave. Yeah, fair enough. Joey Manu as well. YN. Joey Manu most active right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shout. Joey Manu, if he was playing fullback, but you can't really say that right now because he's not actually playing fullback. He's playing as a centre because he's at the team where Jimmy Tedesco was playing there. If they hit 35 plus, then do a 50 bomb, I'll donate 20. Yeah, but if they're going to hit 50, they have to go 35 plus. Antonio, if they get to 50, then they've already gone past 35. So, do you comprehend what we're saying here? Do you know what number you have to hit to get to 50? Or no? You know what? I would take Teddy, Mullet Man, Campbell, Trell, Edwards. I don't like Campbell just yet. If they did both. Yeah, but you can't get to 50 without hitting 35 plus. So they will do both if they hit 50. If they hit 50, Antonio, if they hit 50 points, they will hit 20 plus. Do you not know what we're saying? Do you not get this? Do you not understand this? If they get to 50, they will have already gone past 35 plus. Or are you saying if they win by 50? Or are you saying... I don't understand you, Antonio. He's talking about margin. But I don't think he was originally. I think he's changing it. That's what's confusing me. I'm pretty certain he's changing because he said 35 plus, which was actually the Eels scoring 35 plus. But now I think he's changing it to the Eels scoring 35 plus. And then... This man, just donate whenever, alright? Just donate whenever, you muppet. Deary me. Maths lesson B. I don't even know my maths lesson. I failed maths. Jeff Ford said they win by 35. No, I think you're right, but this guy, he's all over the shop. Yeah, that was footy Sharma, if I remember correctly. No, Kevin Walters just looks distraught. Oh, well, fair enough, because this is their final season going down the drain. So now, by the way, guys, if the Raiders beat Manly by 20-odd points, if the Raiders beat Manly by 22 to 22 points plus, they go into the 8 this weekend, FYI. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Jay says, we by 35 plus and Eels to also get 50. But he wasn't, originally, he was saying the Eels to score 35 plus points. That's what he was originally saying. He wasn't saying originally that it was 35 plus margin. He's now changing it to 35 plus margin and a 50 bomb. This is where's the math. Go boomski. Okay? This is where's the confusion. It's confusing. It's also very exciting because I like knocking the Broncos out of the competition. And remember, says most of the Broncos don't make the 8. It's a likely shout right now, lad. It's a likely shout. I know he is extending his bet in his favour. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing, Mr. J8. I know what he's doing. Tigers fans, Broncos not making the 8 would have to be the biggest bed shit of the century. Broncos and Carlton doing the same thing in the same season, yeah. Yeah, Broncos and Carlton will be doing the same thing in the same season. What will happen if the Broncos lose this game? They will stay in 8th until the Raiders play Manly on Saturday, which is on the same time as the Wallabies game. I can't do that game. But yeah, they will stay in the 8 until then. And then if the Raiders win by enough points over there, like if they win by 22 points right now, then they would go in the 8. If the Broncos... No, they're 2 points above them right now anyway. But yeah, they are 2 points away from the 8, but also 21 points differential less than the Broncos. So, I will update that live though. Like I'm telling you, I will change that live. Biggest upset right now, let's go. The Broncos. Sam says, do you think Latrell will leave the Bunnies and also go to the Dolphins or not? Because Dolphins are also going after Money Munster when he's off contract. They're going for anyone they can. That's Broncos try came from ridiculous Eels era too, I know. From their point of view, they need to rely on Eels making more errors, which at the moment does not look likely. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm actually going to change it so that if that does change in regards to the what's it called? I can adjust it. Let's go like that. Once he tightens, especially Jaden Campbell carve this time next year in the finals. Yeah, look, I'm looking forward to it. Mate. I hope it happens. I do. I hope it happens there, mate. But obviously, I've got to keep it a bit in check for the time being. Let's move this over here so that we can adjust this accordingly if things need to be adjusted. There we go, like that. I think that's right. Close enough. Geez, I'll fix all this later. I'll fix it all later. UFC other fans, I think it was mean they win by 35 plus and reach 50. No, we get that now. We've come to that conclusion because we know what he's doing. Alex, shit arm Taylor Man's watching this right now, crying his eyes out in bed with his dad. I like it. Yeah, it's very funny. It's very funny. It's funny. I like it. Very funny. Ed Vogel says, do you think Ten Hag could make United again? Yes, but he's a long way from it. It's beautiful. So this says Springboks themselves have yet to win on Aussie soil. Yeah, well, in a long time. They definitely have won before here, but in a long time. Not a good start for Liverpool, but no, fantastic start for Liverpool, mate. That's fantastic. It's never been a better start. That's the best start I've ever seen start. I've never seen a better start in my life. Are the fans crazy over in Oz? In what capacity? What are you talking about? What do you mean in what capacity? There are crazy fans. It's me. My name is Blaze. I think Titans will come first next year and beat the Broncos in the grand final 101. A bit hard to do that with the Broncos against 16th, but best of luck. Oh no, that's not the right one. That's not the right one there. Bit hard to do that. Can't have that. Cannot have that, mate. Thoughts on Usman KO? Yeah, it was crazy. Zane says, heck yeah. YM says for NRL. But what do you mean? Like, what's your actual question? Is what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean by are they crazy? Like, yeah, they're very passionate about their team. But I'm not too sure what you're actually specifically meaning here. Do you know what I'm saying? To play shellacking Parramatta just too good at the moment. Like, are they as crazy as England? No, because they're not as violent. But they're crazy as passionate, absolutely. I would argue and say that people in Australia are more passionate, specifically, about their sporting teams. I know that there is a lot of passion that obviously the English do show for their sport and their football. But I would personally say that the passion specifically is probably better in Australia. However, I would say that support from the fans who do go is more intense and violent and wild in comparison and a much better atmosphere personally. Broncos won't get 16th, definitely come 17th. That's a good point. Redcliffe do come in next year. Titans only 1,524 points differential, mate. You don't want to see. You don't want to see what you lads are in. You don't want to see what the Tigers are in. They're like in the 70,000s, minus 70,000s. It's crazy. I've never seen something so wild. By the way, guys, it is half time here. If you're wondering why we're just talking nonsense, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Let's go like that. Just smash the thumbs up button. Just subscribe, Just subscribe. Bang, raise. Parrot and Insane. It's my dad's favourite team. I wouldn't go as far as say Insane. I would say this is definitely a bit of a mix of the Eels are very good in this game and the Broncos are very not so good. But yeah, look, it's definitely a great result here so far for the Eels, and I don't think that anything can change. But it definitely is a great result as we currently speak here for the Eels. Ed Vogel says Alex is now number one worldwide. Oz represent another blowout game. It's a blowout game, Justin. It's a blowout game. I feel sorry for your dad. Yeah, I feel sorry for you. Oh, yeah, do feel sorry for your dad. You're probably right. The Dolphins will sneak in and win against the Broncos. I like it. First game of the season, and it will be next year as well. First game of the season, we'll see Broncos taking on the Dolphins, I would assume. Crazy Seal says, I wonder who the first team to come 17th will be next year. Probably Redcliffe, mate. I would say, or the Tigers. Definitely don't rule out the Tigers. I think the Tigers are probably still going to be favourites. But Redcliffe will be still bottom four, and we'll give it a good push. But yeah, it definitely still has a shout of being, what's it called? Definitely does still have a shout of being the Tigers. Tigers fan says Gold Coast Seagulls in 1995. Fushama. I don't know what Fushama said about why the Seagulls have been brought up. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what he's talking about. He's going off the rails. He's going off the rails, lads. He's going off the rails. I don't know. But we are still waiting here for the second half to get started. Oh, jeez. In regards to, if you have OCD, this ladder would be just your worst nightmare. Not even my great-granddad wasn't born the last time Para won the comp. No, the last time Para won the comp, that was when they had Jesus and Moses' halfback and fullback combination. Greg says, Storm vs Roosters or Cows vs Rabbits game of the rounds. I've got Cows Rabbits game of the round, but I think tomorrow night's game is going to be massive, yeah. No, but I think Cows vs Rabbits will be game of the round. I do think there'll be 18 sides. I think NRL's going to keep it at 17. They will never keep this at 17. That would be ridiculous. Are you playing Shemara for finals? No. Sasha Kelly says, come on Eels. Unless, oh no, I'll go to the grand final if Geelong make it. Sasha Kelly says, come on Eels. Give us the fitty bob you know you wanna. OCG is overrated. Will the Dolphins get Munster? Will they? I'll ask you that question. Will the Dolphins get Munster? You don't know. I don't know. It's just speculation, you know. It's just complete speculation. Even the guys reporting it are probably speculating. Last time Para won, none of us were born yet. Hey, Jay Hayes was born. Because Jay's 94 this year. Right? So get it right. Let's not disrespect your elders, yeah? Be careful. Do not disrespect your elders. Greg says, Titans get Munster before we know at this point. Well, no, because we went and got Kieran Foran. We got Kieran Foran, and I believe it'll be between Tanner. Well, it's between Tanner and Toby. I still think that Justin will give it to Toby overall, but I think Tanner will be a good 14. Or it could be 7, I'm not sure. I really am not sure. I like Tanner, and I think he's having a good couple of weeks. I spoke about this today. I said, you've been playing well the last couple of weeks, and the fans are starting to notice it. I do still believe that Justin probably gives it to Toby, but overall, Tanner's been putting himself back into the frame to be playing for the team and playing in that 7 role. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where the Titans go next year. It just says, I hope Flegler is off for the Broncos and went straight to the hospital. Oh, there you go. Jeez, Broncos are down at 2 on the bench as well. All right, so I think the second half is about to start here. Yeah, it is. All right, so the second half is starting here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get it going, bud. Come on. Second half on the way. Ed Vogel says, if Geelong made it to the grand final, we shouldn't. Again, Ed Vogel, I literally just replied to this. I will go to the grand final if Geelong make it. Have you ever been to a State of Origin game live ever? Oh, yeah, nearly every year, mate. I went to 3 in the same year. I went to all 3. I went to the Melbourne SCG, Melbourne Allianz, not Allianz, Melbourne Accor and Suncorp in the same year. And we lost that year. But no, I've been to it heaps. I've been to it all the time. There's vlogs on the channel. Go and check my vlogs out. Go and check the vlogs out on the channel. Well, and Broncos here left hand side, Ezra Mam, and Ezra Mam will get absolutely annihilated. Hope to see Joe Fafita have a long time spot at the Titans. He absolutely will, mate. He absolutely will. Young blood coming through. He's a good player. Very good player. Para had a T-Rex in the wing last time they won the comp. That's just not true, mate. That's just not true. It was not a T-Rex. It was a Velociraptor. And it was actually centre. Get it right. Alright? Get it right. So 41 minutes gone here in the Eels. Oh, he's lost the ball. Broncos will get... Oh, no. No way is that a strip. No way is that a strip. I would disagree. Can we look at that again? Can we look at that again? That was definitely a strip. Broncos have probably given up already. Was it? I didn't even see that. I didn't even see it. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, yeah, clearly. It's clearly a strip. Clearly a strip. Nate says, Moses is back. There's no way Broncos can win, mate, the top 8. Well, they can still win. They can still make the top 8 if they lose this game, mate. But there's no chance they win this game, no. And Antonio is about to get the old checkbook out soon. Oh! He's going to get the old checkbook out. Yeah, come on, Reed Marnie. Yeah, Keenan. Come on, Reed Marnie. Or Paulo. Oh! Reed Marnie. Let's go for a cheeky little dinky-dink. A cheeky little dinky-dink. Second tackle here. 5 minutes out. Reed Marnie. Right-hand side here. Gutho offloads it. And they're going to be 5 minutes out now. 5 minutes out. Third tackle. Come on. Sneaky, Reed Marnie. Come on. No, he doesn't do it. You're lucky, Kanan. You're lucky. Sivo! Oh! Offloads it! He offloads it backwards. It's still going to be... Well, he's trying to strip the ball there, which is ridiculous. Why would you do that? 4 tackle here. How did they stop that? How did they stop that? So 5 minutes out now. Right inside Dylan Brown. Brown now. And Madison. He's still going here, Madison. He'll get taken down about 8 minutes out of the line. Serious challenge. No T-Rex in the wing. No T-Rex in the wing, mate. T-Rex play for the Bulldogs. Oh, and also the Eels. Oh, back on the inside here. Gutho, inside, kicks it, drop out. That'll be a drop out here for the Eels. Payne Haas is the one to save the day there. The second best Haas in the business. The second best Haas in the business, that is. That is the second best Haas in the business. It's just so sad that his younger brother is so better. Poor Broncos. Broncos getting a dick. So 43 minutes gone here. Tigers fans is Manly too, I think. I don't know what Manly. You have to donate Wisdom Pelican to make up for it. Oh, that's lazy there for Mitchell Moses. That's lazy there for Mitchell Moses. No, you can't give him that excuse of the low grabber. Alright, so no, Anthony does not want to leave. He has been told he's leaving. So the Eels now, they get this ball to the 30. Oh no, there's an injury for the Broncos. They can be down to one on the bench. You watch the Broncos all use that as an excuse. So Hetherington will have to come in for a HIA here, which will mean that there's one player on the bench for the Broncos. Oh, that's a bad tackling technique. Oh, that's a bad tackling technique. That tackling technique was dreadful. Don't do that, kids. Don't ever do what Kobe Hetherington just did. So, unfortunately, he's injured right now. And luckily, I get to watch a Heisen sad. Thank you. Really pointless, but, you know. I find it weird having an advertisement there. It's like no one's going to go and check that out now. No one's going to check that out. They're currently in the middle of the second half here, and there's an injury. They're looking to see if he's okay. They're not looking for your advertisement at that situation. All right, so I think it's Hoskins or something, isn't it? Is it Hoskins who's just come on here with the Broncos? What's his name? Played well originally. So right-hand side now for the Eels. Chance here. Gutho back on the inside. He's having a great game, Gutho. Left-hand side of Moses. Moses now, and there's no more pole anymore, unfortunately. No more pole. Hosking the legend. Oh, yeah, I was right. All right, so Eels here. 8 metres out. Left-hand side, Red Marty gives it off here. Dylan Brown. Brown at the top here. That's a knock on for sure. That's stupid from Gutho or Dylan Brown or whoever that was. Yeah, poor 42%. God, you wouldn't want me like that. You would not want me like that. But we're still waiting for Reed Marnie to score here. We're still waiting. I've been really feeling water lately, better than Pepsi Max. I've been feeling it. It's been tasty. Water has been very tasty. Ringleberg is Hosking the one that signed with the Panthers with that other Broncos player? I don't know. You're talking about. I know Hosking debuted this year. I don't think he signed with the Panthers. Did he? I'm not sure. Did he? So Broncos, but he debuted earlier this year and had a good game. So Broncos now 20 metres out, right hand side. 25 metres out now, second tackle. Oh, Hosking did sign with that. Well, there you go. Thought he was referring to the other Kobe. He said Hoskins Hocking. No. I'm talking about this one, mate. So Broncos now, third tackle. Broncos fans ball in the Titans. Where they now? Well, it's still in the 8 for the time being. Kevin Wilson announced make the biggest Muppets poll, including 4 people will vote. No. So Broncos now right hand side. And now there'll be 45 minutes out, fifth tackle. Back inside. They just look so poor tonight, the Broncos. They look so poor. It's like I said, this could happen a while ago. Bronx won't make finals if say sums it up, they're out. No, if the Broncos lose this game, they can absolutely still make the 8. They've still got to play the Dragons next week, which they should beat. But in the same sense, it'll make it very tough for them. This result, they can still, if they keep this scoreline, they can continue to concede, then yes, they're probably out, but it's still probably, it's not guaranteed out. Eels here, left-hand side. Brown, left-hand side. Gutho. Back on the inside here. Could have got the ball to Silva, but still probably get taken out, so good work there. Wish Nathan Cleary was in the Broncos right now. I wish Nathan Cleary, Harry Grant, Munster, and Tedesco will play the Titans right now. You know? Cool. Fourth tackle now for the fifth tackle for the Eels. Right-hand side. Moses kicks it through. Oh, good take, actually. Oh, no, Corey shouldn't have gone up there. No, Corey shouldn't have gone up there. He's lucky. He's lucky that he went down late on. Josh says, obviously they can, but I'm just saying, really good chance for Ace Portel. That's a penalty there. I disagree with that one from the referee. Tigers fans, I'm really hoping Penrith get the spoon instead of us this year. Yeah, it's a good shout. But they're 15th. Obviously, you are in 16th. So Kelson said, I wish everyone who played the Panthers played for the Warriors. Nah. Declan said, I wish I had $1 million. Yeah, because if you had $1 million, you would donate 500 gifted memberships. Yeah. That's it. If you had $1 million, that's what you do. Once you win the lotto, the first thing you're going to do is, you know what? I'm not going to go and buy a nice watch. I'm not going to go buy a nice car. I'm going to go straight to BKR Sports Stream. I'm going to put 500 memberships to the channel. 500. Get my something now. Says, I wish Dragons had Teddy Munster chin, but no one wants the Dragons to have those guys. So first tackle here, 45 metres out. They go right hand side. Payne Hussey, he'll get his ball inside the attack and half. Too bad he's the second best half in the business. As Alheim says, Para L. Well, that's shit becoming, isn't it? Remember that says, Sasha, don't wish that. It would still be Panthers. So this should be coming that one. I don't have 501 memberships. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, 501. That's a good one. Oh, yeah, Broncos get on third tackle. Really nice there, so man. Yeah, I thought you were a really good 5'8", but apparently not. Apparently you're stupid. And I also didn't think you were a good 5'8". So 5 minutes out, Wonga Blake is going to bring this one back out of the 10. That's a good run. Wish Panthers had Blocker Roach as coach. That's a silly thing to say. That's a silly thing to say on a really serious show like this one. So Eels now get his ball out to the 20. Blocker Roach couldn't coach to save his life. Oh, Sean Lane's away here. This guy has been playing so well for the Eels this year. My gosh. Reed Martin with a nice little quick run. Moses gets taken out to 40. Jordan carries the bro commentary is different from speaking. So stupid. Thank you for your really intellectual comment there. Oh, that's going to be 4-part. Oh, no, it's back! Back on the inside! Gubbo! It's still Marnie! Marnie! Oh! Marnie! Oh, you're so lucky, Keenan, you son of a bitch! You're so lucky, Keenan, you son of a bitch! You're so lucky, Keenan. You're a lucky man. You're a lucky boy. You got your chickens, Keenan. Keenan, you got your chickens, man. So close. Jordan, my guy, if you don't like this commentary, the team is down 31-6. I'm not going to give you a play-by-play when the game is a 31-6 score, you moron. I will tell you what's going on when it's happening, but the team is down by 25 points. I'm not giving you tackle by tackle by tackle. This channel, we talk to people in chat, we watch the game, and I will commentate when necessary. I'm not going to commentate when Payne Marsh has the ball at the 30. He's going to roll this ball back to Billy Walters. Walters now. He passes it up, and it's going to be cut game one. Hey, penalty. So boring, man. It's not what he's about. Anyone who does that is boring. You gotta have fun with it, man. Otherwise, it's just shit house. Like, you know, if people wanted to just commentary straight up, they go to KO. But this isn't about that. This is an interactive commentary where I talk to you guys. So please feel free to shush. Please feel free to shush, yeah. Sage 25 says, what's worse, Blockers coaching or commentary? Blockers coaching or commentary? All the above is the answer to that question. So first tackle now at the 40. 50 minutes gone here, guys. 30 minutes to go of the game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Because I'm watching on Channel 9 today, I'm getting confused because obviously it counts up on Channel 9, but with KO, it counts down. So that's why I keep going to say the opposite way around. Ezra Man, he'll get taken out at 30. That sounds like Anish just without nutting over survive. Crazy New Zealand says, taken by tackle commentary, please, Mr. Streamer. Okay. Walters taken. Oh, intercept. Intercept at the 15. Well done, Penasini. Penasini will stand up. He will put the ball under his right foot and will roll it back. And then Wonga Blake will knock the ball on. So it will be a knock on here from the Parramatta Eels. And it will be Broncos ball. This is a play-by-play. Welcome to BK Sport play-by-play. About 100 dB quieter. Don't tell me what to do. Interesting that Mitch Moses and Dylan Brown will face up in the World Cup later. Yeah, very. Guys, now says, I hope the next time Blocker orders a pizza, the pizza place puts a lot of pineapple on his pizza. Blocker is the type of guy that likes pineapple on pizza. Blocker would be the type of guy that would like pineapple on pizza. Cheers for that commentary, Mr. Shane. Better than that boring talking. Come on, only 100,000 more likes and we break the record. 100,000 more likes and we break the record? What? Wait, what? This is Blaze, you speak up, you're a bit quiet. This is why we need a new microphone. Want to donate to the new mic check? Well, there's the commentary, there's the pin comment in the chat. Broncos now. They get this ball to the 20. 9 now for me always has a delay. It's like 5 to 8 seconds late. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm on right now. My cage wasn't working, so I had to use 9 now today. So 20 minutes out, left-hand side, and Reed Marnie gets him to take him down to 10. Something for a mic check. I know what you were hoping. I know what you were hoping, mate. Microphone's not there, mate. Right-hand side is Stags. Oh, taking it out to 5. Taking it out to 5. Left-hand side, 4 tackle. They're knocking on the door. They're saying, wakey, wakey, Parramatta. We want to keep our for and against okay-ish. We want to see that for and against okay-ish. Because right now it's not looking okay-ish. Left-hand side of the Broncos to the second-rate Haas brother. That's run behind his own player. Well, he's run behind his own player there. This should be, if the Broncos score here, if the Broncos hadn't scored there, that would have been, it's going to be knock on against the Broncos, so it'll be Eels ball, yeah. I want Rabbitohs winning for NRL and Geelong for AFL. Oh, winning for NRL, Rabbitohs, and Geelong winning for AFL. Well, Geelong will hopefully do the job for you in the AFL. I don't think the Rabbitohs are even close to winning the premiership this year, though. They didn't even beat Panthers without Cleary or Luai. I'm going to take the Panthers to win over them. Alright, so Eels now 15 metres out, left-hand side. Headphones users will go deaf on BK as a mic check, but then you might. Well, actually, not necessarily. So it's actually a really nice mic. And that's why it costs $200. It's a really good mic. So not necessarily. It'll just sound so smoother, a lot smoother, and it won't kind of, it just sounds a lot better, yeah. Eels here, good little run, gets the ball at halfway point, 4 tackle. Am I showing the game after this one? Well, considering there's not a game after this one, then I'm going to say no. So, that's a good offload there from Sean Lane, but they lost the ball. A lot of knock-ons in the second half from the Eels. There's a lot of knock-ons over here by the Parramatta. Just scored 19 more points, Eels. That's all we asked for. Yeah, that's all we asked for, but they're right now trying their best not to do that. Tigers fan says, most underrated play this year. Most underrated play this year will be... probably Sean Lane could be the one. Sean Lane for the most part, because people don't notice it. Sean Lane, still Dylan Edwards. You know, those kind of guys. But Sean Lane will be up there. Go to look at other teams. It's not really great. I'd probably go as far as say Sean Lane, yeah. I'd say Joe Offengower, yeah, 1-2 X-Factor for the Tigers. He's been put in a solid season and struggling team. You know, you can't say Drinkwater. Everyone knows that he's been having a good year. I watch AFL, right? Who do you think Brisbane Lions or Richmond winner? I'll go with the Lions. So right-hand side, here for the Broncos, and they'll be at the halfway point, especially in Brisbane. Sean Lane's really slept on. He is, yeah. So Broncos now. And they'll get this ball down to the 40, 4 tackle. 4 tackle now, 40 metres out, left-hand side. And gives it off here. Ezra Man, left-hand side here to break her lead. That's forward. That's forward. How was the referee on the sideline not seeing that forward pass? Dylan Edwards is so underrated. Very underrated, Mango. Very underrated. So Broncos are now going to put that ball up in the air. And the Eels will grab that one. Gutho at the 5. But Savvy, I've already put my NRL tipping video out. So if you want to go and see what my tips are for this week, I put that out yesterday. Go and check it out. You guys love those tipping videos, obviously. And like I said to you guys, if I don't get at least, well, I said 50%, but if I don't get at least 6, Sim with a big run. If I don't get at least 6 tips right this week, I'll be doing a punishment from one of you guys in the comment section. I'll be doing a randomizer wheel. The punishment I do will be whatever that one comes up based on your comments. The realistic ones, obviously. Like, I'm not wearing... Oh! That's a fine tackle. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, there was one that said... The unrealistic one is, like, wear Redcliffe Dolphins merch at the first Titans home game next year. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm part of the front line. I'm doing stuff with the Titans. There's no way I would do that. But then there were other ones, like do like a shot of whiskey or have a chili. Or one of them was DM a Titans women's player and asked them out on a date. Like, it was, there was some funny ones. One of them was do a Fortnite stream with Legion, Dano, and Antonio, which I said was torture. But yeah, it'll be randomised, and whatever one comes up is the one we'll do. So right-hand side now for the Broncos, and they'll get this ball to the 44 tackle now. Tigers fans says, Lane's been so solid. I've kept track of the best Supercoach teams of the week. It's been in 6 teams of the week. Only Munster, Manu, Hines, and Papali'i have been in 6 or more besides Lane, by the way. Well, there you go. So Broncos taken down here at 45. It'll be fit tackle. Right outside. Did you have an overlap there, yeah? I'd love to see a Fortnite stream. It's not going to happen, mate. So, because I'm going to get 6 tips. So, you guys keep thinking, but I'm going to get the 6 tip. Oh, it's Gutho. Taken down at 40. Back and forth pretty much so far. Back and forth. It's 31-6, mate. It's 31-6. Back and forth. Sivo there gets a bite of the Vidi. Second tackle now. We just want to see at least one more try, guys. David Kwan says time remaining. Still 23 minutes to go with Sean Lane here. Oh my God, look at that run from Sean Lane. Ridiculous. You'll see on the fans, one of them was drink 1.5 litres of Pepsi Max in the first 10 minutes of a Titan stream. Yeah, but it won't be. Oh, there will be a Titan stream actually next week. Against the Warriors. Paulo! Oh, 6 again here. Oh, he's lost the ball, Paulo. He's lost the ball. So it's going to be Broncos ball here at the 15. Lane's been good. Lane's been very good. Lane's been very good here. So 0 tackle now for the Bronx. Muppet Broncos. And Muppets. They are Muppets. Short man better than Tommy Turbo. Settle down, mate. Settle down. Parramatta have definitely been very ordinary this half. Jared Troy, I would agree with that one. Especially considering we want to see at least a 3 or 40, at least 35, because I will call Antonio out on the 35 plus that he said at the beginning of the stream that he tried to change. I will call him out. Oh, he's lost the ball there, Stags. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Celebration tomorrow for the... Who's that? Ducks? Snakes? Celebration tomorrow. Oh, here we go. Kobe Hetherington has failed his head injury assessment. That means there's only one player on the bench here for the Broncos. Exo says, can I add a forfeit? You drop your first round pick from the NFL draft to waivers. You are the biggest dreamer that I ever did see dreamer, because that's on a different channel. So thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, sir. First round pick. Yeah, well then, I'll be selected, buddy. Well, to be fair, I'll just change the waivers. So that, I'll just change the waivers to put me first. So 35 minutes out here, first tackle. So off we go. Yeah, I can do that, X Factor, but I guess he'll be first in the waivers, because I can make whoever's first in the waivers. So second tackle now with the Eels. They're 20 minutes out of the line. Reed Marnie. Come on, Reed. Or Paulo. Come on. Sean Lane. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's 2-6 again with the Eels. They're going to score anyway. I'll check. Get the checkbook out, Antonio. Get the checkbook out, sir. Here we go. Get those members ready. So 0 tackle right now for the Eels. They're 15 metres out to Paulo. We want a little scoot from Reed Marnie. That's what we do. That's what we do. Keenan's about to help out the microphone fund. Reed Marnie, left-hand side into Gutho. Gutho here. Offloads it. That's a knock-on there for the Broncos. Knock-on for the Broncos. Will be 6 again here for the Parramatta Eels. The Parramatta Eels. Or what about you let it auto your first round pick? But that will go to whoever I go anyway. Like, that'll go to Eckler or that'll go to Jefferson or stuff like that. Like, I don't mind. Like, I'm pick 4, man. No matter who I get is good. Like, no matter who I get. Like, I know I won't get John. Oh, well, there's actually... Oh, I'm just going to throw this out there. There is a chance that Jonathan Dallin may drop based on the conversations I've had, which is ridiculous. So, 10 minutes out here. This league can get a bit crazy at times. I can tell you that right now. Moses, taking another 10. Oh, that's a 6 again. That's a 6 again there. That's a 6 again. They're having a bit of a push and shove here. Moses is complaining about something, and there was a bit of push and shove from Wonga Blake. Apparently something to do with Branko Lee here. They're complaining about something that happened in the tackle here. So, yeah, I can see it. I can understand why. Branko Lee didn't need to do that. Surely Myers, your first pick, maybe born. He might even get selected in the entire draft in a 10-man league, mate. Shift it. No, Keenan, we want to see Reed Marnie go Monsky. Alright, so 61 minutes gone here, guys. That thumbs up button and subscribe. The Eels are 8 minutes out of the line now. 8 metres out here from the line. Don't forget, we'll be showing a massive day tomorrow. Panthers versus the Warriors. Maybe not so much there, but in regards to the other game, which will be massive, which is the Storm and the Chalky Chokesters. 5 metres over the line. Reed Marnie, left-hand side to Mo Brown. Goes out the back here. It's going to be Broncos get the ball here. Oh, no, it's a knock on Broncos. Oh, my God. Knock on here. A knock on there. A knock on here. And everywhere it's the Broncos. Oh, it is the Broncos. So it is the Eels ball here. There's no way because it's knock on there against the Eels. It's not back there from Sean Lane. Oh, wait. So, so what do they call? So it is Eels ball. Yeah, I am right. So at the 10-metre line here will be a scrum feed here to the Eels. Come on, a nice little scoot out of the back here from Reed Marnie. Be nice. Parramatta have to show some authority now. Parramatta wouldn't know authority if it looked them straight in the face. Authority if it hit him with a bloody stick, and they still wouldn't have any authority. So first tackle here with the Eels. They're 5 metres out. How is that not 6 again there for the Eels? They go, oh, Bullo! So close, 1 metre out. My goodness me, so close. They're so close. Reed Marnie, right-hand side of Madison. Madison now still going here, Matter. He's still going, gets 10 out of 10. So third tackle now here for the Eels. Reed Marnie, he'll go right-hand side of Moses. Moses here. And they'll get taken down here at the 8 metres. No one's picking the Browns defence first. Alex, don't be silly. Don't be silly, Alex. You're very silly. So Reed Marnie now, left-hand side, gives it off to Moses. Moses here. Brown at their side. Up a check. Good defence, Bronx. Fifth tackle. Their defence in the second half has been a lot better. Right-hand side to Brown. Brown over the top here. That's caught there by Eels. Reed Marnie! Oh, you're so lucky again. You're so lucky again, Keenan. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Give us half because it's gotten so close, Keenan. Oh, boy. Actually, to be fair, good defence, Bronx. This set, surely. Reed Marnie probably could have scored there if he actually held that. He actually could have done it. If he had dummied it and then ran himself, he might have scored there. I think Ken should just do it just for fun. So you'll see it 10 metres out. They go right-hand side to Penasini. Penasini off to Wonga Blake. And Wonga Blake runs this ball hard. And it'll be 7 metres out of the line for the Eels. Alright, Reed Marnie, left-hand side here. 3 metres out. Reed Marnie scoot. Here we go. Here comes the scoot. No scoot here. It gives it off to Matto. Matto here. Good defense there with the Bronx. Stags. Oh, settle down, Stags. Settle down. Take a quick tap, Guffo. You're outside the 10, referee. He's allowed to do it. Referee, this happened in the Titans game last week. I spoke today with a member of the Titans. I'm not going to say it. I think it'll be okay to say his name. I'm not going to say it. But, you're allowed to take the quick tap outside the 10, lads. You are allowed to take the quick tap outside the 10. I don't understand why this has happened in the last 2 weeks. The same call. It's incorrect here for the referee. It's incorrect. Referee! Let the game play, you moron. You were wrong in the first place and not allowed the quick tap, and now, again. Oh, man. So, it's going to be Regan Campbell-Gillard now, who'll get taken down about 4 metres out of the line. Right-hand side here. Oh, another knock-off from the Broncos. Oh, by the way, Xavier Brown deserves a timeout because he said Storm with an S at the end of it on that Cardi stream. I remember Xavier Brown. I remember. Don't be cheeky on other streams that I'm in. Don't be cheeky. If I'm there, you'll be... Oh, I remember, sir. I remember. Stag should have been a report. He should have been. He'll be on a report regardless, you know. So 5 metres out here from the line. Matto, first tackle. Reed Marnie! You're the luckiest man on the planet, Keenan! You're the luckiest man on the planet. Second tackle here, 3 metres out. Oh, Papali'i here from dummy half. That's a try. Parramatta with the try. Merry Christmas, Raiders. Bottom. Merry Christmas, Canberra. Merry Christmas, Canberra. This is your day. Here we go. So, Eels now. They will be plus 93. Plus 93 there for the Eels. But that's not the one we're looking at here. The one we're looking at right now is these bad boys. They are on minus 8. Boy, oh boy. Also, it's minus 10. Not yet, mate. Not yet. Don't get too ahead of yourselves. X-Ray says Papali alright now. We need Stags. Oh, yeah, dude, at least you got Papali, mate. Kane is the luckiest bloke on the planet. Kane is the luckiest bloke on the planet. Right now? Gee whiz. So this is about time the Eels scored this half with 15 minutes left. I didn't even know how much there was to go. I didn't even know, mate. No, the Broncos are looking at shambles. Merry Christmas, Canberra. Knowles Luke says back-to-back feeding bombaronos for my Brisbane Broncos. That'd be pretty impressive. By the way, Antonio, get the checkbook out very soon. Get the checkbook out very soon. That is 35 plus there, Antonio. That is 35 plus. And Mitch Moses will slap it on through. Bang! Alright, so 37 to 6 here. 37 to 6, so the Eels now will be plus 95. They'll be plus 95. Bang. There we go. And then the Broncos, they are going to be not minus 25. That's the wrong one. Clicking on there. They will be minus 10. They'll be minus 10. Bingo. Broncos not looking the goods. They're not looking the goods. They're not looking the goods. Just want to throw it out there, guys. Just because the Broncos lose this game by a big margin does not mean shit. Like, the Raiders could also, if they play like they did against the Knights, they could also lose one of those last, they're not going to lose that last game, but, you know, the other, easy one there for the Eels. Like, there's no guarantee that they win that game against Manly. I mean, they're guaranteed to win against the Tigers, but it's also Leichhardt. And the Tigers are playing to avoid the spoon. If the Titans win this week, though, and the Tigers lose to either one of their last two games, then it would be the Titans lock themselves away from the spoon. And the Tigers get it. But, you know, it's... I can't see the Tigers beat the Dragons this week because the Tigers have lost more players. The Dragons are shithouse, but, like, the Tigers have lost more players. Broncos make me nervous. Okay, that's three times now that bloody Reid Marnie should have scored. You're the luckiest man. The planet. Let that side of Dylan Brown. Let that side of Simo. Oh, 5 minutes down the line. Here they come. We want a 30 bomb. We want a 30 bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Try time, Parramatta. We want a 30 bomb. 30 bomb. We want a 30 bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hold on one second here. I just realised something. Here. Go, you Eels. The biggest Eels fan you ever did see. Oh, my boy. Oh, there we go, hey? There we go. So, 41-60. Doesn't he touch that from the Eels? Does he maybe touch that? Come versus bandwagon. Go the Eels. He's always been an Eels fan. Go the Eels. Parramatta. Oh, Parramatta. Oh. Better go out bandwagon and let mate get it on the Eels, eh? Oh, well, the last time I wore this scarf was the 58-0 of the Eels over the Broncos back at Combank in 2019. So they thought that was a knock-on, but it's a try anyways. No, it's definitely not a knock-on. I looked at it again. It's not a knock-on. 10 minutes to go here, guys. 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. All right. Never seen a bigger Eels fan than me, sir. Never seen a bigger Eels fan than me. So at 41-6 here, I'll wait to change that over there in a moment. But we're looking at a 30 bombaronos. Maybe this is enough to see the day, see a blazer of Parascarf. Bro, I put a vlog out like 3 years ago with me wearing a parascarf. I was at the Broncos versus Eels, 58-0 to the Eels, supporting the Eels. Of course, I've had videos before I have it on. So there we go, guys, 43-6 here to the Eels. 43-6 to the Eels, and that means, guys, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Anyone who's been to a Suncorp game knows why I did that. So, and I went to a Suncorp game this year with Antonio, and it was very fun. Not fun, but now we have fun, Mr. Shit Arm Tattoo. Now we have fun, eh? Finals of the race, but well, no, Ryan, not yet, mate, not yet. Like, this is just, like, we're having a bit of fun here, but the Raiders have not made the finals at all yet. Just want to throw that out there. Not at all. Manly could still beat them this week. Just throwing it out there. And there is no guarantee that, yeah. There's still a chance the Broncos do beat the Dragons by a decent amount next week as well. 55 minutes, not fun at all, Mr. Antonio. Not fun at all. Also, guys, if the Eels can score 13 more points in 10 minutes, Antonio will be gifting 20 memberships. Oh, kicks it through here. That was a terrible... Oh! It goes in the touch just. If they can get 13 more points in 9 minutes, Antonio will be gifting 20 memberships. But as we speak, no matter what, Antonio gives 5 memberships. But there's 7 more points. Antonio is giving 10 memberships. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But the way the Broncos are playing, Dragons can even win. Reynolds did get a head knock. Yeah, Reynolds will play next week, mate. Reynolds will play next week. Over 100 points, mate. But what Magpacker say? Magpacker said something about something. He said something about something. How many points have the Broncos now conceded in the last 2 games? A lot of points, mate. They've conceded 60 to the Storm and 43 to the Eels, so 103. 103 points, Magpacker. You're absolutely right. Even Manly fans want Rays to beat them. Yeah, probably. Broncos scoreline in their past 2 games would be 103 to 18. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Man, he says, what if they score 13 more points and Reed Marnie score a try? Mate, well, then we party until, you know, then we party for at least 10 years. Because then we get a microphone tomorrow. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep. Then we would get a microphone tomorrow if that happened. Shaq is coming on Channel 9 tomorrow, Billy Slater. Is he really? Jared Troy says, oh no. They've now got no bench. They've got no bench. Branko Lee will not be returned to the game. Spectacular fall for the Broncos after being top 4 at one stage. It was a spectacular fall. Beautifully spectacular. So 6 again for the Broncos. They've got no players on the bench for the rest of the game. 7 minutes to go here. You watch them use that as an excuse. 6 again here for the Broncos. Payne Haas, the second best Haas in the business. Here we go. Now Broncos now get taken down 5 minutes after the line. Shaq in Oz, surprised he hasn't 1v1 me yet. Mate, there's no way you would lose to him. So right inside Billy Walters. Oh no. What if 9th would have been a pass mark for Broncos fans of the year? Yeah, absolutely was. Absolutely would have been, mate. But it's an absolute fail now. What are you doing there? You are a Muppet man. What are you doing there? This is a silly score. This is a very, very silly score. Some guy putting up the finger in the background. Oh, yeah, good on you, Broncos fans, for sticking around and watching the rest of this game. And it's just been all downhill since... Even you had the first 5 minutes, you had the referees on your side too. All we need is a converted trying to field goal for a feed bomb. Exactly right, exactly right. Then you guys, there'll be 10 people getting memberships from Mr. Antonio. Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? There is no fire drill. It's just Paula getting the offload away here. Oh, good run. Good run. If this game was in Parramatta, Broncos fans would be copping shit. Broncos fans would be copping shit regardless. They are copping shit. Have you watched my stream so far? They're 4th tackle now, 40 minutes out. Raiders deserve to be honest. Broncos fell off. The Raiders were shocking at the beginning part of the season, so I don't know how much either team deserves it. So, but then again, last year was similar for Titans and Knights. So the Eels now, 18 metres out, right inside, Dylan Brown. Brown here, throws it back, Mitchell Moses over the top here, right inside of the Eels. Back on the inside. Oh, lucky there with the Broncos, getting the ball at 5. They're getting the ball at the 5. And now Cleese Haas's brother gets the ball to the 10. 8th undeserved it this year. Last year was 7th and 8th. Yeah. Yeah. Last year it was definitely 7th and 8th. So 3rd tackle now for the Broncos. They're 13 metres out, right hand side. And they'll get taken. Oh, geez, lucky they didn't go past the horizontal. 5 minutes left. Yeah, you can see them really winding up these tackles here, the Eels. They want some blood. They want some blood. Right hand side now. And they're going on 5th tackle here, the Broncos. Stags back on the inside. He kicks it, and it's going to be picked up there by Gutho. Gutho gets it back. Oh, no, they're going to have space here. They're going to have space galore here. No, they don't have space galore. That was actually shivered. But Wonga Blake here goes out the left-hand side, 35 metres out. I love the scarf, BKR. Yeah, Toxic Mafia. I'm a big Eels fan, mate. The biggest Eels that ever did Eels fan. Jack says he's out until the Dragons game. He's out until Dragons game. And next week is the Dragons game. So we don't know, mate. He's just out this game. We don't know if he's out next week yet. I doubt it. He might be. I doubt it, though. Are you a bigger Chooks fan? No, mate. So Eels will get this ball here to the 40. So next week, yeah. So Wilson says, rest in peace, Broncos. Don't rest in peace. Right-hand side now. And they'll get this ball to the 20. Fit tackle. Go for the field goal. Go for the field goal. They're not going to do it. Off right-hand side. That was terribly offloads. The ball still Moses. Moses, high tackle. That's a high tackle. Yep, penalty to the Eels. On fit tackle. Yeah, rest in peace without the piece. Yeah, rest in peace without the piece. On fit tackle, Moses has gotten a penalty. Is Antonio still donating memberships or only if Eels hit the 50 bomb? No, Antonio is donating memberships because I know he originally meant 35 plus. But right now, we're waiting to see if we can catch him out in technicality. If the Eels can get, well, they need 11 more points in 3 minutes. It's not going to happen, but no, they need 13 more points in 11 minutes, which isn't going to happen. But if it's a 50 bomb, he's donating 10 memberships. So just hope for the extra 7 points here. Either way, there'll be 5 memberships gifted from the old Antonio. Eels, 5 minutes out. I'm not really the Saracens coming out, but fair. So second tackle in, 3 minutes out. Right hand side to nobody, and the ball will go back to the 25. And Panasini will go to the right side. Yeah, 28 minutes out here. Nice loses 49-6 would be the biggest blue ball 50 bomb. That's a Parramatta and a half thing to do, though. So Paulo now gets the ball to the 20. 2.5 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Left-hand side here, Eels. Gutho kicks it through. Try time! Throw me up a check. Parramatta does matter today. Boom, 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 boom. Broncos. If they concede another converted try tonight, are going below the Raiders this week if the Raiders win against Manly. By any score. The Broncos are now on minus 20 points. This is a capitulation and a half from this team. The Eels are now plus 105. Boy, they are coming. Oh, Keenan, you're getting timed out. Time out. That's just stupid, mate. That's just stupid. You're stupid. Now you're going to miss it if it hits the 50 bomb. You'll miss it now if it hits the 50 bomb. Anbar get round it. Woo! Buggy says one of Penton's Sharks said this is a challenge will try outscore the Eels against their weak opponents. I don't think either of those teams give a shit about the Eels right now. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Dan's an idiot. It's not even funny. I just read that comment. For Sean says 49-6 will be the biggest blue ball ever. Yeah, well, it's going to probably happen. But the Eels will get another opportunity here. They better fit him on this. It'd be rude not to. It would be rude not to. So 47-6. 47-6. Try time can get the elusive 50 bomb. Well, that's what we've been talking about for the last 15 minutes. Thank you for joining the party. So Mitchell Moses here. Jeez, what a moment. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive right now. 47-6. Make it 49-6. And no, it stays at 47-6. Okay, we need one more try. That's all we need. That's all we need. Broncos are just praying. They ain't 50 bucks. They can say at least he didn't 50 points put on us in 2 weeks in a row, mate. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. They effectively have conceded 50. Come on, Marsman says, hello, I'm very, very late, but I'm here for the last minute. Yeah, you are here for the last minute as we potentially watch a nice little fitty bomb in 2 weeks in a row against the funniest team in the comp. Oh, the shit tattoos on the arms. Not going to be happy today. Not going to be happy today. So there's going to be the Eels here. 5 minutes out. I know you're watching, fat boy. So the Eels, they get this ball out of the 20. And now they get out of the 30. And every NRL fan hoping Parramatta to get one more try. 1 minute to go. So right-hand side. Scott Wilson says, Feedy bump. Feedy bump, baby. We just need to see one more try. One more try here. Come on. Come on. So left-hand side of the Eels. Brown gives it off to Niokora, I think it is. 28 metres out of the line. Come on, here we go. Last tackle. Right-hand side, Dylan Brown. Brown now to Moses. Moses here to Gutho. Gutho over the top. Into Will Blake. The Feedy bomb! The Feedy bomb! The Feedy bomb! Feedy bomb! Feedy bomb! Oh, Feedy bomb! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There's the Feedy bomb! Feedy bomb! There's the Feedy bomb! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Spam in the chat, baby. Spam that shit in the chat. Hold on. I'm going to put it on the Instagram here. Follow us on BKRmy on Instagram if you're not already. But hold on a second here. The Feedy bomb. Feedy bomb. We want the Feedy bomb. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We got the Feedy bomb. Feedy bomb. We got the Feedy bomb. Feel free to eat a dick, Broncos. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It couldn't have happened to a better team, eh? Yeah? Yeah, hold on a second. Antonio, skip the 10 memberships. Here we go. Who's getting the memberships? Who's getting the memberships? Antonio, we appreciate you for the 10 memberships. I don't know how long this is going to last here, but you're joining the stream right now. We're live. Hold on a second here. We'll see when the gifted memberships come through. I appreciate you, Antonio, for the 10 memberships. Look at you go, champion. Look at you go. Still waiting here for the names to come through. It might take a little bit because there's so many people commenting in the chat right now. But my God, that's back-to-back Feedy bumps for the Broncos, eh? There you go. We're going to wait for years, Danielson says. Yeah, exactly right. And he will slap it on through. 53-6. Let's change this right now. The Broncos have now gone under. They've gone under the... Oh, boy. The Broncos are minus 26. They're below the Raiders. The Raiders win by 1 point. If the Raiders win by simply 1 point, they now go above the Broncos into the top 8. Oh, my God. And with the Eels, they also go up to plus 111. So we kind of do need to wait here for these memberships to come through. This is for you shit-arm tattoos. Hey, the dick shit-arm tattoos. Hey, the biggest old dickarunos. Shoot through your comments, guys. You have to be here to receive those memberships, so that's why we're going to stick around so they come through at some stage. Antonio did obviously do the gifted 10 memberships. Well, dearie me, since when you go for the Eels? Since right now, baby. Since right now, baby. Broncos fans, how we doing, eh? How we doing? How we doing? Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, guys. Shoot through your comments as we do wait here for these gifted memberships to come through. As we do, wait for them to come through here. So Feedy Bomber at the end. Feedy Bomber Runos there in the 80th minute. My goodness me. Since he went to go over the Eels. Like, bro, read the room, eh? Read the room, eh? Make Raiders green. Honestly, yeah, you good shout. Yeah, honestly, we should make the Raiders green at this point. We should make the Raiders green at this point. Yeah, we really should. This will now mean that so if the Roosters and Rabbitohs is very, we'll leave it. We'll leave it because I would say the Raiders are effectively green, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Do the Eels really want the Broncos to fall out of the 8 with how bad they've been, though? Where are the memberships? Yeah, we're still waiting for the memberships, Alex. We're still waiting for those memberships. I think people haven't selected they could get it. I think that's what happens. That's why it takes so long for it to happen. But, dearie me, Mr. Sherry, thanks for sharing tonight. It was a good night. No, I appreciate it. We're going to be here for a little bit until we see at least some of these memberships come through. Hopefully they do at some point. I think Antonio... Oh, here we go, Jimmy James! Give the membership. There's one. There's one there from the old Jimmyest of James. Give the membership by Defeated Bomb Ant-Man. Guys, you have to accept memberships on your account if you want it. Jimmy! He's always here getting around it. Callum says, I allow gifts. I hope it doesn't give it to you, Callum. Callum, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it, Callum. NBA News now says, mate, I was hoping for the Broncos to win. Then it would have made it harder for them to make top 4. I'm a Melbourne Storm fan. The old Jimmy James. He was here before. He was here. I don't know if he's still here. Meat Pie says Broncos 6, 53 Eels. What in the earth? It is an earth, and it did happen. It did happen here. But there's only one membership that's been gifted so far. Do not give Callum. Do not give Callum the membership. Anyone but him. Not him. Definitely not that guy. Rays fans must be happy for now on their top 8 chances. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, Rays would be loving this. This is their Christmas in July. Well, that's not in July. What is it? August? Yeah, Christmas in August, mate. Zex World says, will Broncos rob? People say they are. That is the dumbest people on the planet. Like, they are... You've just lost 53-6. You've lost 53-6 and you think it's the referee's fault? You know, it's like last week, the Titans, we got a bunch of bad decisions against us. But I'm not saying that we lost that game because we got robbed by the referees. I'm saying we lost that game because our defense is ridiculously bad. So anyone who thinks that they can blame a referee in this game is absolutely outrageous. You are stupid. You are stupid. Jesse says, Mr. Quality Game, Broncos believers, your team is trash. Bing, bing, ding, ding, bing, bing, ding, ding. That's a great call, that one. It's a great call. Yes, I do agree with that one. These are taking so long. This is taking so long for these memberships to come through here. We'll stick around maybe for 9 minutes max. So at 10 p.m. is when we'll stop this stream as we try and wait for these memberships to come on through here. Young says Broncos look the goods tonight. Yeah, they look goods, mate. They look really good. Yeah, the Broncos, obviously, now they have to rely on the Rays losing. So if Rays lose to Manly, the Broncos are back into the driver's seat. They're back in the driver's seat if the Raiders lose to Manly. You could nearly even put Gone next to the Broncos at this point. But there's still lots of twists and turns to come, guys. If the Rabbitohs and the Roosters both lose... if the Rabbitohs and Roosters both lose their game this week, and the Raiders win against Manly, that would mean the Broncos would go... Broncos, Roosters, Rabbitohs, and also the Raiders would all go into next week on 28 points. Which means that if the Raiders and Broncos both won their games respectively, the Roosters and Rabbitohs would play off in a final to make the 8. Right, so that's why I'm not putting anything here in regards to green, because if the Raiders win and both the Roosters play tomorrow night against the Storm, the Rabbitohs play on Saturday against the Cowboys, if they both respectively lose those games, then it will come down to that final game. It will come down to the final game between the two at Allianz Stadium. The first time at the stadium as well. So that actually, while we do this, let's put this up to 32 points as well. Let's change this here for the Eels to 32 points. Bang, there we go. So that's at 32 points now. So they're equal top 4. If the Storm are to lose tomorrow to the Roosters, the Eels would have a chance, but the Eels have to beat the Storm next week, actually, because the Eels play the Storm in round 25, yeah. NBA News now says, this is my multi-game tonight, but because of 2 tries, needed Lane and Brown to score, had Pansini, Blake, Sivo, and Opacek for 2. Okay, yeah, Lane was very close multiple times tonight. It was very good. And Dylan Brown, yeah, I'm surprised he didn't score considering the scoreline right now. But it's just ridiculous how big these scorelines are at the end point of the season. This really crucial point of the season is absolutely... I'm actually going to start winning this now. I'm actually going to start winning this now. It's actually crazy how big these scorelines are, considering that most of the year it hasn't been crazy. It hasn't been ridiculous scorelines all year. A lot of the time, they're actually pretty close, but this right now at the end point of the season, we're seeing so many blowouts. It's absolutely outrageous. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure right now, but yeah, these memberships don't look like they're coming. Lachlan Gummy getting around Para saying, go, Parramatta. Yeah, good win for you, mate. Very good win for you. That locks definitely 100% locks you up for the top 8 now. You are guaranteed that one. By the way, guys, we're 21 likes away from. We are 21 likes away right now from 100. So hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes before the end of the stream, which we are waiting for about 5 minutes until the end of the game, until we see potential of this membership. So comment through any questions that you do have, or if you've got anything to talk about, because I'm just waiting here for these. Otherwise, I don't want Antonio to miss out. Harry John's getting around a fitted bomb. We got the fitted bomb. We got the fitted bomb here, mate. We got the fitted bomb here. So, Tube getting around Para. Very good win for them, mate. Very good win for them. And, look, the thing for me with Parramatta is that obviously, you know, I could easily see them losing next week against the Storm. I could easily see them getting knocked out in straight sets still. Or first game, because they probably won't make the top 4. And yet they played very good tonight. If they play like this, if they play like they did tonight, they will do well in the finals. I don't think they make the grand final. I don't. But I'm very impressed with how the Eels played tonight. But then again, the Broncos conceded 60 to the Storm last week. You know, so it's like this is just a similar Broncos team. This is why I keep saying with the Titans all year. It's like the teams playing the Titans, you don't look at what they're doing, right? You look at kind of what's going on in regards to the opposition team. The Titans concede that many points to every team and score that many points against every team. So it's not necessarily that individual team beating them by this much. It's actually the Titans allowing them to beat them by that much because they're just not that great at the moment. So the same with the Broncos. It's like the Broncos conceded a lot of points here. But then again, they conceded a lot of points last week too. You know, they conceded a lot of points last week too, and have conceded. You know, go back to their last few results. And this is the thing. I kept telling people that Knights game. You know, the Knights game where, you know, I said that the Broncos aren't playing well here. They'll be lucky to make the A if they play this because they weren't playing well. The Knights were just that bad. So yeah, no, it's interesting to see kind of where this one goes here because the Broncos. Let's go have a look at what their last few games were. Their last few games. So for the Broncos, obviously they lost 53-6 today. Last week they lost 60-12 to the Storm. Week before that, they won 28-10 of the Knights. It was not a great result for them. Before that, lost 34-16 to the Roosters. Before that was when they lost 32-18 to the Tigers. That was the real big downfall there. Before that, they beat the Eels 36-14. So yeah, it just shows obviously the turnaround that they've had. I think that last game against the Eels is probably their best game they've had, you know, in a long time. Marcel Moore says, you think not everyone on the stream that isn't a member haven't got the mission done yet? I don't know. I'm not sure. Jared Joyce says, the only bad thing about this Feedy Bomb is that all the Eels fans are thinking they'll win the comp now. Well, look, it's an impressive result, but like I said, everyone does need to obviously put it in perspective and realise that obviously we've seen it multiple times over the last... please start spamming Harry Johnson. You're probably going to get timed down here, man. But, you know, over the last few weeks, a lot of teams have been doing it. So it's like, yes, obviously, impressive result here by the Eels, but it does not necessarily mean that they are... it does not necessarily mean that they're going to win the comp. I like I said though, I do think they've got a good enough chance to do well in the final series based on this result. But in the same sense, there's still a long way to go for them as a team because we all know they can win these games but lose the next game, you know, and really badly too. Nate J says Eels could upset the Storm next week, but pretty unlikely. I reckon Melbourne 13+. I don't know about Melbourne 13+. I think 1-12. Eels have a good record against the Storm recent years. Obviously, 2019, before that, they were always getting knocked out by them in the finals. But, yeah, the Eels do have a pretty good record against them in recent years anyway. Stephen Butler says, to put it in perspective, Power is the only team to beat Ref and Melbourne, let alone being goofed out of last year's semi. You didn't get goofed out of last year's semi, mate. You just didn't. Right, Panthers were the better team. And Eels fans just don't like to admit this. The Panthers just simply were the better team. I know Eels fans, they still cry to this day about, you know, a call that they believe was incorrect. So that's fine. But you lost the game because you weren't good enough. And then the Panthers went on to win the comp because they weren't good enough. It is what it is. You move on. It's like the Raiders, 2019. People complain about that call, but they weren't good enough. I had the Roosters a better team in that grand final anyway for me. So, yeah. And I will add $50 too, because you guys don't realise this, but it still goes through. The donation still goes through. So we're actually going to put this up to $32 here. For the new mic fund. But let's go put that little bad boy over here. Let's move that like that. No Chases Monsters to the Tigers, is that a joke? Yeah, it's not happening. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. We're just not going to wait around here because it just doesn't seem like it is going to happen. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here tomorrow night. Like I said, we've got the Warriors and the Panthers game, and also we have my EPL, my Premier League tips at about 4 p.m. tomorrow that will come out. And we've also got the big stream, which is the Roosters versus the Storm game later on in the night. So yeah, I appreciate you. If you want to obviously help me out to get a better microphone for future streams, then the link is over in the pinned comment there or in the description on my videos. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.